There once was a guy, created something special. He worked so hard. He found a way to get us to the inside. Inside of the virtual, a success for everyone until we tried to get out. He wouldn't talk about it, he made us skip about it, and I was torn about it. I couldn't see another thing without it, I see myself without it. He was a thief about it, so close to me, and so you see, it wasn't me. I wish we so talk back to the other side before I knew about this world. And talk so dumb when I said I wanna be like you. So talk never in my head. Are you alright? Are you alright? Who's alright? Who's alright with you? There once was a guy, created something special. He worked so hard. He found a way to get us to the inside. Inside of the virtual, a success for everyone until we tried to get out. He wouldn't talk about it, he made us skip about it, and I was torn about it. I couldn't see another thing without it, I see myself without it. He was a thief about it, so close to me, and so you see, it wasn't me. I wish we so talk back to the other side before I knew about this world. And talk so dumb when I said I wanna be like you. So I'll talk never in my head. Are you alright? Are you alright? Who's alright? Who's alright with you? In the dark and I'm dreaming, I'm awake and alone with you. On the streets someone's screaming words to songs that we once knew. Now the moonlight is beaming, yeah, I like how it shines on you. And I can't stop the feeling, I need to be close to you. 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 Be close to you. Be close to you.
All right, let's see it. Bring that up for you too. Good on my end. All right, game number 2. We're locked and loaded. What's up, everybody? Minion, Cherry, Mortal. What's up? What's up? What's up? Got Creditor against Wooey though. Off drop. Game number 2 here for the EU solo final scrims. Alright, Yodo for Creditor. Fixing all the pick ban stuff. So should be good for game 3. But Lexin against G41. Massive jump parry there from Lexin. Able to get the elimination as well with the overhold R&B focus with the longsword. Now picking up his first kill of the day. Saw him chat earlier talking about crazy zero kill game.
I saw that too. I was like, yo, finally, my boy got plus one. Crazy work. It is tough though inside of the iStar Lake. So like Wooby, he finds Creditor, burns out the combo breaker. I think Wooby's gonna be good for 2.0 here. Look for the kicks. Oh my god, look at the bait. The 1.0 clinks off the ends. I think Wooby's looking for 2.0 again. Gets caught by the shotgun blast. Looking for another LMP catch. It's gonna be Creditor's big moment. Oh my goodness, he dropped it. I can't believe it.
Still gets the damage though, plus the area R&B for the finisher. Beautifully done there for Creditor. Now Lexin. Everybody playing flying knives. Everybody. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, massive pair there for Ryomen onto Lexin. Lexin on the tumult. Go ahead and overhaul. He's gonna eat up the damage off the 1.0. Get stuck on the wall. This could be what he needed. Goes for the whisk throw. Manages to connect in the corner. We have another player showing up to the mix as well. And his boy now showing up against Ryomen.
Yeah, Ryomen's gonna be looking to try to go ahead off of this end. Soul Bloom pickup means his ultimate's about to come up online. Oh my god, Boy's not gonna get that hit. When 2.0 comes out here, we're gonna look for the beta. We see the blue armor. We're making our retreat towards it. We get a full reset there. 1.0 guarantees it. Now we're back to where we started here. Ryomen's gonna go for the uppercut though. Burns out the combo breaker. Has himself out for an F1 to back up towards the other armor. He needs to make his way towards it. Still has his chance right now for the Liam orb.
Oh.
I'm not sure what's gonna come out of this. There's no combo breaker, so either he drops him to a 2.0, which he does. See the kick into the Kami kick. Not gonna confirm anything else, and looks for a hella parry on the early end.
Yeah, now trying to kite out from the cave. We're able to weed that V2 this time around. Sensei gets parried, and Ryomen is gonna get the elimination there onto Boy. Yak is gonna be picking up his first kill onto Broski as well. Not sure if that's his first, actually. Yeah, it is. But Taki on the Kylan against Creditor. Two back-to-back slashes are good there for Taki. Creditor is gonna be forced to use his F. Trying to see if he can get the last and final hit. Does manage to pop one powder in. Goes for the raw uppercut. Aerial LMBs as well. Overholds, parries a little bit too early, has to F to avoid that full damage. Now it's his turn to get his turn back off that post attack. The back-to-back parries, Creditor is gonna fall to that. Is gonna be taking a trip to the Soul Ultra, but Taki now posted up with the Kylan.
Yeah, +1. Zay getting himself out here to the Salvation Podium, getting himself the blue armor swap, has that gold longsword off the Salvation Podium. Looking to try to go for a tab dodge here and might be caught by the shotgun, but that F1 saves the day, and I think Zay's getting a trove here, probably a blue armor swap to be honest. Finding himself in the R&B, connects it. Still looks to tag along here. The 2.0 is going to connect here for Yak for the first one. Still taking a chance right on an opportunity to see whether or not he can catch in the blue focus, but risky business right now, especially considering that Yak needs to look for a reset.
Yeah, in the early game right now, he needs to make sure he does not get parried with his gold longsword. I mean, having gold rarity right now can give him a good amount of eliminations early game with just everybody not having damage reduction Jades. As you see it here, he's being very cautious releasing, making sure he does not get parried. And now Yak still applying the pressure. The Flying Eyes combo coming in high here. Big damage into the air R&B. He's gonna lose the weapon. Now Yak's gonna snag that up. That's unfortunate, because now with the gold launcher in hand, especially in Yang, if you're able to get those 2-1-1s, you can just go ahead and full TOD somebody.
You literally can. That's the setup of the century, man. And that's something that's been evolving over the course of time, that Longsword has seen its usage and people finding out where you can kind of squeeze it in. And when they found that one out, bro, it was locked in. It was over. It's like, you know, the guy with the glasses, the anime with the, you know, the shines and reflects light. Like, that was every single CM player's mindset once that was figured out to be used in the matches. I'm not even joking. But these guys are just trying to find any sort of niches they can use to their advantage. Whether it's even using small weapon swaps here and there in the middle of their fights, right? Like swapping between dagger and katana, or even like nunchucks to fist blades. You're just finding a little bit of variations here and there that just gives a little bit of an extra edge in the fight. These guys are looking for a Trex, though, taking a fight against Wooey. This is going to be over towards what seems to be Moonfall Pass. Rema Yang? No, this is way north. This is actually north of the quarry. Looks like Trex is actually gonna have a purple fan out here, but seeing about Wooey, he has nothing greater than a common armor.
Yeah. I think the stream's stuttering though. So.
Sure, I'll watch. Put 720p. Put 720p on the Discord stream. It's 1080p defaulting. I'm looking at Broski. What we got Jade's got a purple katana on standby too.
All right, let's see. Purple katana in the back pocket. Rare to see. Katana. A lot of players running that katana. Just a little bit of love tap there, but Yak, Ryomen, Creditor, Lexin, Taki, all with eliminations. That's 2-2-2 for Yak, Ryomen, and Creditor. Lexin and Taki with one on the board. First, Roma Yang starting to form on up. Now you see Yak already posted up, ready for the first round. Gold launcher as well. Be able to be nicely juiced up, ready for that first round. Broski still with common armor. Little rough right now. Zay as well with common armor in the back end. We did see him there. Let's see what Zay's rocking with. Blue halberds on the side with common armor. 1 damage reduction, Jay, plus 2 or 1 health and 1 attack. A little rough right now. Off start for a lot of players, but you have Tacky still in the action. Be forced to pop this F against Creditor. Creditor has that 1-2-3 potential, is gonna be able to unleash it, plus the damage. And now Tacky's gonna be forced to pop this Kylan ultimate. First slash is good. Looks like he's gonna want to back on up and not fully commit to this fight. He cancel the ultimate as well.
Yep, Ryomen taking his fights over here outside of the Roaming Yang. We got 20 seconds before the entry point. V2's on standby right now, 4-4 right now, and the ratio of the healing powders now to 3. Starfall's in his back pocket. Not sure he's gonna be able to use it. He ain't using that. But one more important thing is that in 10 seconds he will get his first fight, and this is gonna be potentially even up against either Yak. It's gonna be potentially against Zay. Seeing how Zay is now gonna be looking for a reset, I doubt it. But for for Lexington, right, that one elimination gain. Look, this my man's about to enter the Roaming Yang frame 1. Yes, he did. Entered that frame 1, but Creditor taking some fights against Tacky now. Since there's no Kylan ultimate to worry about, Creditor is just going to wait until the last Roaming Yang room to be opened. Otherwise, though, our first fight is with Lexin, and he looks to be going up against Tacky inside of this round. Tumulch versus Kylan. Blue weapon, blue weapon and armor for Lexin, purple armor for Tacky.
Yeah, let's see it. Tacky, line on down. Kind of lay down some of those range shots. Lexin blind knives, tons of pressure here with the 1-2-3. Now Clint comes in, shotgun burst times 2 for both players. Be able to shit parry that, beautifully done there from Lexin. Going for the raw uppercut. No, he's gonna go for the LMB prowl. Put a full extension here off of this. To the area R&B. Look at the HP, just completely getting shredded. And now Tacky's gonna be forced to pop this ultimate. Lexin has to kite this out, but he still has that Temi ultimate online if he needs it.
Yes, he does. Gets the corner edge, and that's going to be the play right there. Look at this. F1's available. I know that, but it's going to be a spotlight right now for Tacky to look for some sustain from a strike, but he can't even do that. The wind wall is too good. The circumference is already there, and this is going to be too much pressure coming out. One slash comes in to play. Parries off the end, loses the weapon. Pistol shot, misses the inputs the second one, but he gets the third. That's going to be Lexin getting purple armor, getting gold weapon. Well, we have other fights here, man. Yak taking up against Muzi.
Yeah, I wanted to see the gold long sword. Oh my god, it just gets parried as soon as I swap on over. Now Musi gonna go ahead. That loose to 1.0. Nice weave dodge there from Yak with the 1.0 from the fist blades. But now he's gonna be forced to pop this up. Since the 1.0 off the R&B focus, the 1-2-3 is gonna clink off of that as well. He's gonna snag up the purple dagger in hand. Musi looking for that opening as well. He's gonna get caught off the scale rush, forcing out the F there off the Wu Chen, and his TP. We're able to tap dodge that. And go ahead, jump right in the center. Musi still playing around the pillars. Yak with the health advantage currently. Gonna go ahead and retreat. Oh my god, he weaves it again. He weaves it a third time as well. He's just staying up in the pocket, playing with his food, waiting to see the last hit is gonna connect. Musi still playing around the pillars. Scale rush is good. Hold on, Musi. One prowl, one focus attack. Can change the decider, but Yak there with a jump LB for the finisher.
Yeah, it was close, man. I saw the Scare Rush blue focus. I was like, wait a second, we can set this up in the combo breaker burnout and looking for it, but that's not going to happen. Not in that case. Yeah, both fist blades prepared. Able to get out here with the Vermilions. Otherwise, though, our scoreboard check coming. Yak plays with 3 eliminations. Creditor with 2 as well as the Ryomen and Lexin. Tacky on 1, Boy as well as G41 on 1 elimination. Every other remaining player, including Muzi, Zay, Broski Milowski, aka Bajin, SGRK, Trex, and Louie, they're all on 0 eliminations right now. If you want to fight Z, for the leaderboard, yeah. So that way, if anything happens right now for the lower ends, these guys have to start earning out. We're actually looking at this fight between G41 against Yak outside of the skirmishes.
They're getting active. Yak has Vermilion's birds, Mike. G41. Like Gold Halberds, I believe he does have it as well. Overholds shotgun burst off the first line of the throw. Now the Shaya ultimate is gonna be invested as well. Yak is gonna use it to retreat for the second time around. G41 full throttle in. You see it in the minimap. He's still full focus on Yak. Yak does manage to get a common armor swap. And now trying to cut out the pressure here from G41. Doing a really good job avoiding everything thrown his way. It's going to be a quick reset in. He's going to go ahead and re-pick up his purple armor. G41 looks like he's going to stop the chase for now. And now it's a full reset in. He is going to be able to grapple on in. But aggression is going to regress here from between both of these players.
Yeah. In the meantime, though, while those fights are still happening, going through here in both Vermilions, Boy picks up his elimination against Muzi in the distance. Yeah. Seeing about how that one goes out here, that's a loss of life. But parry coming out here, nicely done from Yak. Try to look at the 1-2, one jump LMB to the next. I have a chance for a pistol shot, my friend, but I'm looking at it. He doesn't hit it that time. He doesn't hit it that time. I'm still looking for him to kind of get the one hit wonder right there. One R&B in the dream. Finds himself for a heal. Still enough time right now for the 1-2s. No 3s. Double LMB confirms a kill elimination. And elimination, that's going to be coming to Yak. So ends.
Who's this? Broski. Broski shows up to the big Ryomen as well. Big double parry there from Yak. Forcing out the F off to Justina. Now in the back end, Wooey. Looks like he's going to be picking out that Justina out of the bunch. That was a little weak now off that parry. Wooey on the Liam. Doesn't manage to find line of sight. He's going to go ahead and just tap dodge roll. Wait this out. Yak in the back end. Still applying pressure off the pistols as well. Tacky, SGR. Aqua's ultimate invested. Tacky's going to go ahead and respond with the Kali ultimate as well. Trying to find those perfect slashes for the damage. Gonna overhaul now to the weird V2. Gets the first slash, gets the second dash. Bunch of damage off of this alone. Nearly connects off the third. And now still has the ult online for a couple seconds remaining. But SGR there with a counter grapple with the pistol shot. Can get hit off the last slash. F2 there for the Prowl. F caught in for Tacky. The ult is gone. Now 1 HP in a dream. The R&B makes off the halberds. It's gonna be enough there for Tacky to pick up the elimination onto SGR.
Yep, Realm Yang is getting rid of, and we got ourselves a second Realm Yang. So we got ourselves where the players are waiting it out. Zay actually on the contesting side of it against Boy. Boy had to actually pick up 2 eliminations early on, and this man, with his Vermilion's Birds Might, not even consuming it, and still having the audacity to still pop off like that. With advanced steel scatter shot, even though with that hits, I mean, if he goes ahead, he gets struck once, he's got 10 armor powders in the bank. He's dropping down to the R&Bs. He's looking for the chance right now to disrupt that Yang cast wheeler, which is going to be Zay, the Syra in this game. As much as for Zay, this is going to be that same consistency we saw from last round for the Syra. Hoping to see whether or not the players are going to try to knock him down for the ultimate cast. He still has a lot of time on the schedule.
There it is. Now we have Wooey as well applying pressure. He is going to be able to choose out the Syra out of the bunch. And the Syra is going to be able to invest that ultimate. Does get cut off the dazzle as well. Have Zay trying to stay up here in the situation. Wooey did a lot already, forcing out that Syra ultimate with Boy. But Boy now starting to move on in against Wooey. 1-2 mix. It's going to be a double dazzle between both players. Everything stops for now. It's like a Viper stun. And now tries to go for the swap there out to Prowl. Doesn't manage to connect. He's getting cut off the Prowl. This time around by Wooey. Wooey now. Shotgun burst into the follow-up as well. Big damage. LB Prowl has F to stay up. Another player showing up. Ryomen. Liam ultimate is going to be invested. Does catch the ball into the V2. R&Bs. Oh, goes for the follow-up focus. Doesn't catch the R&Bs though off of that. I thought he was going to go for the full extension. Very aware not to get caught up, and Scrapball still continuing here now with 4 players in the mix.
Yeah, I'm thinking that new vertical distance change actually reached out Wooey, and Wooey gets eliminated from Ryomen. The Blender gets caught by the Valda Spear, still has F1, not distanced away. He will take the fight, but Realm Yangs are happening right now, and I'm pretty sure coming out from Lexing's end, 3 eliminations on the board, finds himself the Wistro, 1.0 on against Broski Milowski, AKB Gene, F1 off. No, this is going to be Justina gameplay coming out. The second dash is consumed. Oh my goodness, the horizontal. Can he get a free freeze? Can he get the R&B kill potential? No, but that jump LMB will strike. It won't. And that is a pistol shot avoided. Lexington gets a full reset.
We saw that too. He had a Gecko's foot, so the way he avoided that first dash was sick, but unfortunately he still gets caught up. We do have him now, playing the center of the Tummy ultimate. Lexington rocking out that storm form. Gotta be really aware, even at blue rarity, can check off a lot of HP. Throws down the whisk, doesn't connect this time around. Going for the pistol shots. Doesn't release off of this. Procs again. He's gonna double jump into the arrow LMP as well. And Lexington now winning his round with 4 on the board. But he coming out hot there off that Realm Yang.
Yep, G41 and active Shy ultimate against Syra. Syra's ultimate's about to end here for Zay. I'm not sure who was the first to ult, but I'm pretty sure Zay gets the second dazzle for free. Gets enough opportunity right now for an LMB. Gets caught here. Shield throw. There it is. Caught. F1 still available for Zay in case he gets in a weird predicament for an LMB catch. Last shield throw is available. Shotgun blast is confirmed. Try to go for 1.0.
Oh no.
So clean. First elimination though for Zay and Realm Yang, and he's gonna get his gold armor, gold weapon, and everything involved. Our players are remaining here. 8 players. Final circle. 2 players on Yang depletion mode as of right now. Gold weapon we picked up for Zay is gonna be a gold stat, but our stat lines have 3 players with 4 kills. Yak, Lexington, and Ryomen. 3 for Boy in 4th place. Tacky with 2 in 5th. G41 and Zay with 1 elimination each. Broski Milowski, Bajin only with zip kills, but still having to work against Yang depletion. This is going to be where that Shio on the kill feed is going to be the player's biggest mention. They're going to see the Shio, or the Justine, I should say. They're going to be looking at whether or not one of those 2 players are in their vicinity, and they're going to be locking them down.
Broski Milowski. I didn't even catch that earlier. I didn't catch that earlier. Yak inventoried out. I mean, Nothing too crazy in the Jade department. Does have any type of slow shot, but I mean, nothing too amazing. He does have the gold fist blades though in hand, which is gonna be able to outburst a lot of damage. Ryomen as well. We got Bush camping right now, waiting for the next zone. Starfall, standard attack damage reduction. Jade, gold halberds with blue flying knives in the back pocket there for Ryomen. Lexin, Soul Slash, Soft Step, Gecko Foot, Sunibu, and Graven times 2 Aerial Dash. He has 2 gold long swords and a gold hung sword in hand. And you see him trying to get active here on the Tumult. Tumult getting rework. He's getting rework. See that? Oh wait, hold on. 2-1 in the back end. Able to force out a lot of damage there onto Lexin. Broski Malowski can be forced to pop this Justina ultimate using all 3 dashes. The full grapple on out. Zay being the chaser here in the situation, the aggressor, is going to continue to get inside the mix. No ult zone is going to be popped. And Broski now is going to come in hot here with LMB Prio.
You know, I was hoping him to pick up that Sandpair. You know, it's just me. To get a little bit of attack, a little defense boost, but he gets caught with the arrow dash, has to burn Combo Breaker immediately. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. 2 players on the board, Siren and Tumult. Now a 3rd player has joined in the opposition. Yak on his gameplay with Delani. He's looking to try to go ahead, find out where this Justina is standing, because she is not standing on business. It's not clocking into her, you know? I'll stop. Broski Malowski had to look towards his side, looks to scare rush over and over. Nice disengagement from him, but the only problem is now he's in open field, open season territory. He's got to find himself 1 heal in this scenario, and I'm pretty sure that with Broski Malowski, aka Vegene, he's going to be looking for the LMB. Gets caught though. Get a chance here for the 2nd time and gets a fist in the fine eyes and
See him now. They'll get caught up there off the damage. He's Zay now opening with a hot parry there onto Broski. Broski now to be forced to pop this app with no ult or no armor up. Also, he's probably around 30-40% on the ultimate. 50, 54. Has to continue kiting. Sees a common armor swap. Is gonna be able to snag that up. But Zay still applying pressure. Lexin as well. Both of these players not wanting to let this Justino go. Yak on the top side as well, waiting for that perfect opportunity. Broski is gonna be forced inside the zone with 2 minutes left on that Yang depletion timer. Gonna see if he can cut line of sight. Zay spots him though. The re-scare rush on up is gonna reveal the location there from Broski. He is still gonna be going in hot, but Zay is gonna open up with a parry, 1 HP in a dream, and that's all it's gonna be called for the elimination there for Zay. Snagging up the remaining resources. Has Pride's Fall. No dagger though. Gonna be keeping an eye out there on Zay for that Pride's Fall.
Yep, G41, 2 minutes on clock as well as a Shael. He's gonna be having a rough time here to try to catch Taki on his close side. There's a lot of scare rush opportunities, and Taki does have a fan, so for him to weapon scare rush speed, it's too good. And now for G41, and he's just looking at this 1 katana in his hand, hoping not to lose it. I'm saying, because that's his only melee weapon in his arsenal. Taki's gonna be looking to try to go ahead and try to force him into a position where everyone can see the chase going on. 7 grapples to his name. No release on the horizontal nor the vertical. For G41 right now, it's going to be open season to look into the distance, to go to the shop, try to pick up some more grapples if he can. He's buying individual grapples, and then he finds someone on the ground. Man got that lucky, that great value, bro. He is set to go. Still, though, minute and 30 on the clock right now. Yak is taking some pot shots at him in the middle of the distance, and Yak is still doing pretty nicely done for himself. I mean, 2 to 1 right now with 4 eliminations, and he's got gold fist blades, purple dagger. G41 still has to try to find himself in a really, really bad spot, because otherwise Taki's not wanting to use his ultimate. We're gonna see G41 go out here. That was a salty death. I felt that though. You know what? Because he's like, I had no chance of chasing somebody down, so he's gonna go ahead and go down.
Just rough. It's rough when you can't get anybody focused and timer's just ticking. It's just a very hard task, as you see it here. Gonna have to count his blessings, but Taki waiting up. Zay as well. Zone 4 spreads in 45 seconds. We do have some pressure from Zay. Always applying that pressure with range shots. We do have a couple other players fighting in the back end as well. I believe we had Boy and Lexin going at it.
Yes.
Hop on over to the Valda and play. How do you feel about the Valda in solos? Oh, doesn't like it either. I know I don't like it.
I mean, it's all right. It comes out. I was walking away. I put my dog outside because she's going crazy. It's like how Valda should. In the case scenario, sheer 17-second duration ultimate, the shield block. It's kind of like a grounded unit, Syra, but she has a little bit more control in the essence that she's not distance gapped, if that makes any sense, right? Someone starts scaling ushering away, someone starts grappling away, like Valda can take the chase on. The only difference is that she doesn't have a a purple focus state. You know what I'm saying? So speaking about that, Lexin finds himself in the arrow dash, finding about a boy. Having a chance right now just to spam shots here. Taki's getting these for free, no problem. And he gets an arm.
Wow.
Nah.
That's so much damage. Now Lexin trying to stay up. I mean, yeah. Was forced to pop the ultimate to the RB. It's just unlucky. Even so, you have to play the Mayhem, the RB off the fan through the wall. So It's just unfortunate there for Lexan. He ate up so many cannon shots. Like Severio mentioned, the dropped out R&B as well just chunks up the remaining armor. And now for that alone, it's just back towards the wall. Yeah.
I've seen some things, but you know what? We don't let that upset us. We got a little bit more time here, 4 more rounds. Hopefully, Lexan doesn't take too much. Boy, taking some fight though out here. Yak as well, trying to look to try to yoink this one out. I'm not sure. This is kind of weird because I'm seeing a lot of convergence on his Yang Sparrow for this hits. Common Breaker comes out for the Liam, and I'm pretty sure that off of this end, Ryomen is going to be looking to space up, but Taki's going to keep a close eye on this Liam, seeing what is going to be his next action. If he finds himself to use proc ultimate, Taki will expand more cannon shots. He's got no more repair chests, so he's going to be looking for the next 2 to go right on the foot stance of a longsword blue focus horizontal. I'm counting that to be what Taki's going to be doing next.
See, boy, both fifth place, Hepta as well, no longsword in hand. Trying to stay up, trying to look for a perfect opportunity. Taki's been applying so much pressure with the cannon throughout this end game, or this is still like the start of end game, but still Ryomen now. It's like he is gonna be picked out of the bunch here. Random Bane forming on in here into the center of the map. Boy, in the mix, needs to avoid getting hit by that Bane. Gets caught out with the V2. Ryomen now. Look for the Bane. Yeah, sits up inside the Bane. So much damage, and now the ball ultimate is being invested. Gets clipped times 2, times 3. Tries to recatch him off the V2. Doesn't manage to do so. The spear throw catches that player inside the Bane as well. Now, still trying to stay up. Taki in the mix. Massive parry as well. The Liam now is going to be the one getting focused. Ryomen, because he got hit into the spear throw, but the Bane's still doing justice here onto all these players. Yak in the back end, applying the pressure onto Zay. Both players with fly knives and fist blades. Oh my god, another Bane hit. There's like 9 hits already.
Yeah, this is tough right now. Yak is caught by the R&B.
Wow.
Uppercut's confirmed. Oh man's dead. 1 R&B, jump R&B, and
Oh my
beam. That's an
God.
easy elimination.
Total.
Sunwing's Essence is going to be what's going to give him the Mortal Defiance proc. So with one thing to the back of his head, that armor reset, there it is. That's a huge surplus right now in Yak's favor right now. But see, whether or not Boy wants to take that chance, he's not. He's gonna look to the boot, look to the body, try to find out those gold halberds. If he wants to swap those out, you better do it quick. Because now it's up to whether or not Yak can get a focus fired by the lobby. I know there's one Lonnie in the game right now for the ultimate cast. She didn't use any of her rage, right? She uses it for first cast of the kick. It doesn't consume any rage whatsoever for Lonnie. As a heads up for players. And then she enacted the goalie stance, right, where she teleports and then throws it. She gets another heal because of that too. So you're talking about 2 different separate areas of the control where she comes through. This is why Yak has 5 eliminations, because Lonnie is that good. You know, every other player right now with 3 kills, they have to look at this from the perspective. Like, do we look for the person who has the lowest health rage, or the person who's most likely most stacked since they got the Yang Spear? Well, otherwise, Taki still has himself with the gold longsword and the Hong sword, and he still has the engraving, the aerial dash. He has a lot of great jades in his pocket right now. Just whether or not he can find repair chests, because that cannon is doing work for him. I'm not gonna lie.
I think yesterday was the first day that I was actually like controlling the spectator since like Lonnie came out. And man, I even said it. I was like, man, Lonnie is just so good. Like, she's able to get all those siphons back, catches you in just a full TOD if you're able to catch off the ball throw. It's just insane how good that character is. Just like the fly knife. Yeah.
She was a lot worse before, bro.
Yeah.
Everything about her before was scarier. But she still has the value today, right? Just the escape, full focus frames, and the iframes pretty much, teleportation jutsu. She's looking at it from a perspective. You're looking at it a perspective from like, how can you disengage and how can you be active? And she's like, yeah, well, what else? What else do you want? I'm like, wait, what? That's everything she brings to the table for solos players, and that's why she's like a first phase pick, no questions asked.
I'm waiting for the TOD because you can still raw dragon, but I haven't seen it yet. It's just a different way of doing it. I haven't seen it in the Scrimmer tournament, so I'm still waiting for that to happen, because before she was able to do it just normally, just raw uppercut into ult cast. Now you got to do some other stuff, but it's still possible. So that did get removed for a kit earlier, like the easy route, but still, like, it's just so good overall. But now players just gonna be waiting this next zone to start closing up. 4 players still remain. Taki, I feel like he's posted up in good scaling here for his game 2. I mean, just fully purple jaded out, just with 1 standard health jade. Everything else, gold hung sword, gold long sword, ready for the remainder of this game. Yak as well, starfall times 6. 6 charges of starfall. Severia's fairy jade.
No one's using it though.
No one is.
No one's using it. Being straight though, so he got that dagger and the prize fall, and I'm hoping to see if he does. If he does, it's over.
He better
it's over.
use
He wins the game. gonna use it. Nah, he's gonna use Assassin's Lunge more than anything, to be honest. It's a bait out.
Oh
Try to see about
no! Did you see that?
I missed it. I saw everything but that. What
Oh
happened?
man, look, he has cooldown on Tomb. He tried to use it, but his body fell, so it didn't proc.
Rip.
Unlucky.
Hated to be here for Yak, but I mean, great story for Annihilation Render. He's got another proc. Actually, no, he just told it expired.
gone.
It's over.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to go ahead and just
Ooh.
worry about the next play here. Prize falls confirmed. He did it, bro. Gotta tell him if he comes out. I think Zay's gonna do it again, bro. I'm gonna be honest. He's like, you think I won't? I'm like, you won't. Bet.
Oh. But Yak is eating up a lot of damage. He forces out that Lonnie ultimate so much, but off of 1 TP, he gets a quarter of that HP back. Go ahead and re-pick up that weapon. Catches Zay inside the ball throw. Tries to go for the second. Doesn't manage to connect. The element focus is good there. Yak's to the father, the boy off of a pistol shot. Zay, you know what, controlling. Scissor hitting Lotus. He get parried from Tacky. Tacky now. He'll be able to get a quick little reset in, but Zay is going to go ahead and invest the Syra ultimate. The Kylo ultimate is going to be invested. He gets sent inside the zone, and it's just so much tick damage, but he gets the health back there from that Syra ultimate.
It's tough right now because Zach is gonna look for 1.0 slash again. He can't even get it. He's denied. Boy's gonna have a chance right now. Oh, Zay's dead. Big time dead. He goes down. Tacky's next, and Boy gets the elimination, maybe? I'm not sure. Otherwise, Boy does come out on top here for first place, 4 eliminations, gets the multiplier. Man's gonna be cooking up here for that chance of using, not even doing a lot of damage. Look at that, 8,700 damage. Still working himself up to first. The most damage being done by Zay or by Yak, like 20,000 damage. And yet still having 5 eliminations, still has a good moniker of his scoreboard going through here, though. Sporting all this day.
Crazy game, too.
Crazy. Where's my-
Another night hasn't mean it. I describe what I feel for you. With the love that I'm feeling, darker skies return to blue. Never leave, mama bleeding. Tell me what you want, cause you have the power of healing. I need to be close to you. I need to be close to you. I need to be close to you.
All right, looking at the scoreboard right now. I'm gonna take a look to see what we got standing up here because I want to know the scores, bro. I want to know what's happening here. First place overall right now is Zay with 19.3, 8.8 for Boy. Ryoman with 8 in third place, as well as with Yak. That should sort itself out with the damage dealt. But more importantly, Lexon coming through here in 5th place. 7 eliminations, as well as with Trex. Tacky with 6.5. In 7th, G41 in 8th place with 6 points, 4.5 for Muzi. Creditor with 3.5 in 10th. Wooey was Wooey with 0.5 in 11th. The Gene / Coach Milosky with 0.5 in 12th. Still have a little bit of opportunity right now to see if these guys getting your chances right now, right? Like, if you guys don't know, the cast itself is being done, obviously on Creative's channel, but he is going to be hosting it out for the EU. We'll see if my internet works back in the NA. If not, he'll host NA as well. One thing to note, if you guys are looking for the YouTube VOD, it is on the channel for, for retention. So you guys want to look back on that. It also has better quality, better pizza. So down the line, once the bit rate, consumes all, the YouTube quality is going to be better than, the Twitch quality, but that's just because Twitch thinks, Don't count it against them. Still have 4 rounds left to go. We got ourselves to Morris Isle midday for the next round for solos. The players are still choosing up the characters in the hero point pick bands. Shout out to Revelia for the pick band system. Just to kind of make that, to enable it out so that we get the players to know how it works and also for the organizers to operate it. And in which case, makes things a lot better, a lot smoother, and a lot more frequent for the players to get used to it. C Servers actually had in their solo scrims earlier today, so that was interesting to see a little bit of. So that we have two minutes right now in terms of the pick bands to be finished up, and hopefully by then we'll be at phase 6. We'll probably let you guys know where the scoreboard is, so we're gonna go ahead and just start sharing the EGL's scoreboard link so you guys have that, as well as the, if you got, I don't know, but if you I'm gonna set it up with YouTube. Power hour, bro. You need to. You get grief sometimes. So I'm gonna send this out here for you guys. These are the settings, standings. You'd have to click down on finals on the round so that way you can get everything accurate. Do this.
Pit bands going up. See what it's looking
what's
like.
the face? Yeah. You can show that. So long as A moves doesn't take 2 minutes, it's pretty good. Oh, perfect. Yeah, my dog
Bands.
also was trying to get out when you're like, so what do you think about all this? I was like, I remember that.
Yeah. They hear you yapping, they start acting crazy.
That part.
All right, let's see what we got. Lexin playing his Lonnie game for game 3. Taki on the Liam. BG on the Xiaoyou as well as Boy. Trex on Syra. Predator on Balda. Zay on the Yodohime. Musi on the Temi. Yak logging in Justina. Boris out midday. No Fireflies. Still got Predoria after that as well. Waiting on G41. Snag up the pick.
Yo, who's Boy though? That's, I looked on EGL and I couldn't see any names. I'm like, who's Boy? Mass in chat. Spell me out.
You're Einer Horn? I just caught that.
Yeah, I mean, one. Yep. You know, Juan the Fourth. At Rob Schneider, at a Hispanic Rob Schneider image made with Einer Juan, bro. It was too good. Maybe that's what caused my bit rate to crash. Maybe it wasn't the rain. It was just the drip.
It probably was just a drip. You're way too drippy. Oh man.
That's chat. See if they know.
Chat
Alright,
knows
let's say boom.
everything.
Yeah, man, yeah, boy, he's been here since 2023. He actually joined here in May 2022, 22, but had a little bit of a break, was playing on PlayStation for a bit.
Came back. Now he's a PC
Came back.
player.
He's like, I am the alpha, and call him Punk the God, bro. I don't know what else he wanted to say. Like, Legend Among Heroes, Bloodbaths.
Alrighty. Locked in for game number 3. I believe it was Zay running up right now the leaderboard, correct?
Yep, he's in first place by like 10 points, I think it is.
10 points? Okay.
Yeah, 10 points to 5. He's 19.3, and then Boy is second with 8.8. Yeah, it's tough right now. I mean, like I was talking about earlier, I was like, there's a lot of tight positions right now between like Riom and Yak, Lutzen and Trex with a 7 and an 8, but it's gonna be percolating and stuff after game 3. I think right now for Boy, like his pick right now in this game 3 is going to be Shail, so he's gonna be tied up with Gene. Both these guys can just, I'm not saying family meta, but I can say for certainty is that when the confusion starts to strike and they don't keep track of which Shail is which Shail, they can take good advantage. It all depends on the person. And if the off drops upon it, just bloodbath off it. And they're on top of it. Is that there's only one Lonnie. There's only one Lonnie, one Liam. The teamers from the Active Usually One though are a little bit dangerous. Ruby and Roman on islands are also a little bit dangerous for Shail, just because of the fact that they can burn her shield blocks like no problem.
Hey, I'm excited for Thursday. No
Yeah?
same characters in the pool?
Oh my god, I can't wait.
That's gonna be
I want to see
nice.
the I want to see they're doing the martial art of solos beforehand. You know, I gotta calculate that.
That's a good question.
I gotta see that. That's what I'm looking for.
That's a good question.
'Cause if she
We
ends
might
up
have to
winning
look
back
at
out-
a day before, probably. It might be like a day
Well,
before.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Might be. Dang.
Alrighty.
All right, lock it in.
Game number 3. And how it is, we stay with whoever wins. And Scrap I'll show up. Swap on over. As we see it now, Lexin against Rioman. Lexin eating up the damage off the R&B. It's a purple repeating crossbow on the ground. See them playing around it. Rioman, great sword in hand on the Kylan. Lexin on Delani. They are going to be backing on up now for a quick little reset. Roski in the mix as well on the Xiaoyou against 341. Looking for a scare rush, I believe. Lexin and Yak going right back at it though. do have an R&B focus. They're connecting for Yak off the common dual blades. Lexington has their weapon rarity advantage, but we also have a third party here. Ryomen is in a mix as well against Yak and Lexin. You see Lexin being very cautious there to make sure he doesn't get third party.
Yep, level 2 doesn't come through here. The parry looking for a drop down R&B in the face. Lexin might be caught. There it is. Full sword actions will come out here. Otherwise, Lexin taking his fight outside of this area. My bad. Having a little bit of a spotlight between him and Taki for like what, like Ryomen for like what, round 3, round 4? I don't know. These guys have been going back and forth. Back to Zay. He's going into his action up against Trex out here. Purple Flying Eyes off rip is a dangerous combination. Trex looking to counter grapple, doesn't get it successfully. The LMB was good for the dual blades. Nice destruction for 100. Still continuing to go ahead on the case. No scare rush there. Gets caught at 1.0. F2 a little bit late on the engagement, but the blue armor on standby gives Zay another chance.
Good eyes there from Zay. Catching that blue armor in the back end. Quickly goes for it to continue applying pressure there onto SGR. SGR now. He took the damage off the 1.5 from the dual blades. Massive parry there from Zay. He's going to sag up the purple flying knives now off that body. So he's going to be having that upgrade. And we've seen Zay throughout the day, today and yesterday, very prioritizing those flying knives over any of the weapon if he has it in his inventory. But Moosey, boy, Wooey on the mix. Wooey very low right now. Eats up damage off the 1.0 into the soul break. He's being forced to pop this ultimate, and now Wooey seeing if he can get boy focus here.
Yeah, the F1 might be coming out here. There's the Keelan Guard waiting for 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. One more pot shot. That's all we need to see from Muzi, and this is a dangerous predicament right now. Another target has approached to it. It's Zay. One F1 in a dream. The shotgun burst doesn't connect with the pistol shots, but the armor swap is good for Wooey, giving himself a little bit of survivability. Looking at whether or not he can try to catch us off. Zay gets caught to the grapple stagger. I'm still looking at seeing whether or not Muzi has that wisp in him. Nope, it does not connect for nothing. But seeing how the chase down is going off this cliffside, just one shotgun burst, just one R&B, that is all that's necessary for any of these players, or even a range shot.
Oh no. A little bit of movement error. Still managed to stay up though. But look at the pack of wolves chasing over Wooey right now. Trying to stay up in this situation. Doing a really good job staying mobile. We do have Zay, Yak, Moosey, and Boy. All 4 chasing down for this elimination. Thus far, no one gets it until now. And it's going to be Moosey there with the last and final hit. Zay laying down the pressure there from the top side with the flying knives. Gonna pick the Shayo out of the bunch now. See Boy trying to kite in inside Celestia for the movement game. Zay's going to stop chase. Everybody's going to potentially continue scaling up their inventories to see if they can get prepared for the first round. But SGR, on the other hand, against Lexin are going to be going at it. We have a third party potential as well. I believe we have a third party moving on in. I think it's Lexin and Ryomen. Ryomen right in front of him. I'm blind. Tiger Ultimate is going to be invested here from SGR. Catches the first dazzle into the 2 charge. Beat him to get the damage. Now, this could be bad here for SGR once his ultimate goes away.
Yeah, it really will be. And Roman late activates ultimate gives him a little bit of advantage, a little bit more space, and Trex could have an opportunity of spacing up here. Ooh, I'm not sure because now he's all pistol shot away from death. I'm looking downwards. I'm, that R&B drops in, comes in crazy. Garage comes in, engraving. No wait. Island comes out for the V1. F1 still available. Gets launched to Narnia. He's going south, boys. He's gonna be going. I'm not gonna say. I was gonna say next. We got a little bit of chance right now for him to scare rush out of this position. I think right now for Trex, 1 LMB. There it is. Throws it out. Is he Overlord? Nah, he doesn't. He just got caught by 2 Stormform procs. Still jump LMBs, but gets caught by a bow shot. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yo. Ryomen with a bow shot, the yoink of the death. Yeah, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, that was filthy there from Ryomen. Yak now. Reads the F. Gonna wait for that gold frame to go away. The 1-2 from the dagger for the response there from Ryomen. Massive parry there from Yak into the jump LMB for the elimination. And now we have Lexin showing up to the mix. Ready to get active against Yak. Sends up the follow-up R&B. Gets the damage. Forcing out Justina ultimate. 2 dashes invested. Moosey picking elimination onto Boy. Yak isn't gonna be able to create good amount of distance. We have Taki though on the top side, waiting now on the rooftops. See, he can find this player who was weak. Lexin does manage to spot him. The drop down there from Taki onto Lexin. We're able to back up that pressure for now. Lexin 1-2 onto the Lonnie. Gonna go ahead and apply the pressure onto Lexin. Gonna get cut out with the Prowl, forcing out the F. Now it gets re-caught up in Prowl. Lexin now can go for the full extension off of this. R&B, Carousel in the corner. 1-2-3 as well. Big damage there. Forcing out the Liam ultimate. You say you want to pick me out of the bunch. You're gonna eat up this ult, but that's gonna be Taki there. Last ball throws. Not gonna be able to get the full damage there off that ult. Just gets the ball hit there from the timer, depleting, and now Taki sitting to 1.0. Lexin eat up the damage off the R&B focus. Gets caught up off the second ball throw. There goes the second F there for Taki. This is the 1.0. What is being a dream, and the R&B is good there for Taki, and Lexin is gonna fall, and I believe that's his game. No, he's still good.
No.
So far.
Good. Yeah, I was wondering about the plays out there with the Liam or the second one especially, because that first one got grouped out from the ball. Still having a little bit of an opportunity to wait it out, to catch it out, and waiting for the ambition from Lexington trying to go for goalie stands, immediate kicks. So he played around that really well against the tree line as well on that cliff side of Server's ground. Our next position though, Wooey. I don't know, man. He's taking a lot of chip damage coming from this pulse sword. I think Broski Milowski, aka Vegeta, he's looking to try to go for a scare. He's just trying to stop this out as much as possible. He's waiting for an early investment for his ultimate. The only thing is, Muzi has to use this exactly at 20 seconds on the dot for that from Yang entry, just so he can get a full refresh and he's ready to go, even with the killing guard. But man, Vegeta looking to try to chase this out. I'm not sure he's gonna get this. Oh, if he got that Scare Rush Blue, that's a different story. But I think it's good right now for the movie to stay alive.
Oh, Broski's Bijin?
Yeah.
Oh.
There it is.
Alright, just wait this out. He can take the round whenever he likes. Boy against Zay. Yodo v Xiaoyu. Good matchups between each other on the character picks. Just gotta be aware of that Yodo ult proc, but if Boy manages to stay up and invest that ultimate once that Yodo ultimate goes in, he can play against it and around it. See, purple long sword for Boy. Zay with a purple flying knives. It's just range shots, chip damage. Boy's gonna lose one block of that blue armor. Zay looks for Prio. This is shotgun burst. Gonna get caught up with the R&B Prio. Get active off that F as well. Go ahead and let loose the pressure off the flying knives. And now he goes to Yoda ultimate. It's cut off with the first. Has to respond with the ult. There it is. First shield proc. Overholds. Being able to weave it into the shield throw as well. Beautifully done there from Boy. Goes to the jump LMBs. Form proc there from the Yoda ultimate. Cut up in the second shield throw. It's gonna cancel. Can be let loose into the recast there from Zay to avoid that shield throw. One less on the board. Catches the third one. Now jump on the B's confirmation. Zay invests the F, and this could be a quick reset in for both of these players.
Yeah, the next 3 seconds we're gonna see this engagement from Zay most likely. Never mind. Apparently, Boy wants to take the smoke, bro. He's looking for it. Looking for the R&B release. Maybe looking for a catch on the stagger for the neutral for R&Bs. Otherwise, Boy has himself here to scare rush position. This is gonna be a mind game right now. Zay looking to try to go ahead and contest for it. Blue focused in the wall. Gets himself to escape. A little bit of time here. 30 seconds on the clock. The combo break is back up for both of these guys right now. Boy takes a full shotgun blast. Reciprocates with the R&B. There's a horizontal. Ooh, doesn't get struck. Yo, Zay with the tap dodges. My man got the chip damage, and that's gonna be one R&B to an arm R&B, and that's eliminations right there.
Wow, beautifully done there from Zay. Staying in the pocket. Fortunate there for Boy. Wasn't able to get that full momentum going in that realm. Musi. Timmy drip. Overalls. Ooh, he picks elimination onto Creditor in his realm of Yang. Thought all the realms were gone, but apparently not. Musi and Taki going at it. The Temple and Celestia. Able to shift dodge the R&B focus. That's in the F plus the Liam ultimate. Nice double tap dodge back there to avoid all that follow-ups there from the Hung Sword. Musi. Go ahead and throw down the V2. No, gets caught up into the side throw. Now big damage here from Taki onto Musi. Likes it as well, showing up to the mix. 1 HP in a dream. Manages to pop the F just in time. He's gonna be forced to pop the ultimate as well. Playing around the Tomok ultimate is gonna weave that V2. And now the Wisp goes down, gets a reset on that. Lexin overholding, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Gonna let loose that charge. Is gonna get the damage. And now Musi still with like 10% HP.
Literally one pistol shot in the dream, gets a nice scare rush out of there after confirming the Wisp throws, and Musi killing noise, maybe, hopefully so. We have to see it right now, because right now he's going for a manual kill where everyone is anticipating where he's at. But it looks like they're going to be fighting indoors right now. Zay can take some aggression outside of the Immortal Temple, having the Yoda Keymail on standby still, trying to look for the chance right now for the muscle shot. Doesn't connect it. Songs were moving, showing how moving, looking like a zero band ground right now. Looking at whether or not Zay is going to be looking for the R&Bs, gets caught by the pulse sword strikes, has to burn that combo breaker. Not a lot of work to do here for Zay, but 10 grapples to his name. He could keep going for the chase, and yet in the backline, Muzi is looking for that action. Otherwise, other fights are happening. Predator against Boy. Seen about going through here. Pistol shots confirming nothing. 3 minutes left on the clock for completion. Beautiful damage. It's no chance to pick up that soul bloom. Predator gets creeped into the zone, end zone. Maybe looking for an LB uppercut, and the extensions are here.
Wow, gets cut off by though. The drop down 3 charge there from a pulse sword. Who that is? That's Broski BG showing into the mix, but now gonna apply tons of pressure here from Predator. Gonna use the spear throw there to avoid getting hit off that 3 charge or the Stormform proc. Now the Shy ultimate is gonna be invested. Gets cut off a Prio, overholds. Tries to pick him out. Weave. Doesn't manage to connect. Gets cut off a Prio once again. Creditor now could be in big trouble. Has to have to stay up for now. Jump LMB's gonna proc the next shield throw. He's gonna weave the shield throw though. Now trying to create the space. Credidor gets a blue armor swap. Still in this fight. Still have another player showing on up. G41 probably goes towards the opposition's way. Credidor still trying to kite out, and now G41 joins the party.
Looking for Clink number 1, looking for the R&B drop in, gets a nice window still play, and gets out of there for a moment. To I don't even think it's gonna be a moment to heal. Look, this guy went one way, one direction. There's going to be no chance right now. The F2 comes in, the armor swap is there. It is full too, and he's gonna look for a 2.0. No, both of those guys are looking for the parries too. That's tough. And looking at the 1.0 again, he's got a minute and 55 seconds left to go through here. Whether or not Creditor can get himself a little bit of space. 1.0 parry, gets caught with the dumbbell and beats the scare rush. He's gonna go for 6. In the 3-piece opportunity for the long sword. Whoa, hold on. The long sword guy is going crazy right now. He gets killed though, potentially from this berry. Otherwise, he still has a bow shot in his back pocket, hoping to take it. I'm not sure, man. This guy is surviving with 1 HP, and he gets caught by Broski Belowski. Good endurance.
That was good effort. That was good effort. Everything was being thrown his way. Unfortunately, he does fall. Let's see how this goes down. Second Roman Yang starting to form on up. Moosey with 4 kills on the board. Got some contestants for Yang Pass though. Yak against Wooby. Yak on the Justina. I love Justina. I'm very surprised that she's not really prioritized for 4th round picks. 4th or
yeah, it's interesting. I think it's comfort pick too. For her.
Yeah.
I think some players just don't allow to want to use her and all that stuff, and it's like, all right. I'm not gonna discredit them. It's just what they feel comfortable with, the aggressive versus the escape aspect. Because if you escape, you're sent out. Like, you will know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You dash 3 times, you're done. But the thing is that usually a Roman Yang fight is like her best opportunity to kind of take value, and then into end game circle, she's at the very end game circle. Still having Yak though, the gold spear is also her best in slot for the R&B drop into free, so that's a massive amount of damage. Yak though has himself here to just a little bit of weird spot. He finds the Yang spot going through there, and so is Wooby, who is going to be his opponent out here. Like I said, Gold Spear has purple longsword and purple fist blades. That's going to be for the Justina. As for Muzi, though, I'm not sure if he's going to be getting himself in a nice flying nice, or not Muzi, whether or not we're going to see Wooby get a nice bind with his LMB halberds.
Go halberds. This is Gold Spear. Yak with a Gold Spear. Wooby with a Gold halberds. We're able to weave that Dragon Slayer. I gotta connect off of this. Bit of damage there into the LMB pile. It's gonna weave that up as well. Beautifully done. Now forcing out the Justina F. Yak. Whole players still have that ultimate online. Tries to go for the parry rate. There it is. Force popped his ultimate. That's what it's to do. So catches the Ice Burst as well. Into the Dragon Slayer. Into the Robber Cut. Into the 1.0. Can go for the freeze if needed, but it's not even needed. With the damage off that Gold Spear, Yak is gonna be coming out victorious. We have Moosey against Say. This is kind of rough for the Yodo there, because every time that Yodo's gonna invest that F, the Temi can try to whisper out of it.
Exactly. And that's the thing that comes out, man. If Moosey can get a 1 whisk throw in after the F2, it's over for him. Low key. We're gonna have to see whether or not the ultimate is gonna have to be invested aggressively or offensively, defensively. Which way the case? Moosey holds the text out. This can be the first F coming out. LMB does the parry off of that, looking to try to go for a heal and the reset. They're both gonna go for that. 1 chance right now to look for the aggression, but it looks like remember that mind game coming out here. There's a nice catch. F1's gonna have to be burned out here. Muzi has pillar action. Looking to try to go ahead for a whisk throw. Finds it, doesn't connect. The double jump is too good to be true. 2.0 in the skybound, maybe looking for a drop down horizontal. Looking for the LMBs, looking for the blue focus, maybe looking for a scare rush. I'm not sure, because Muzi is playing this pillar like it's his hometown, bro.
He's playing around it. Now, Yodo ultimate is gonna be invested. Moosey's gonna go ahead and respond with a Temi ultimate. He's hit up with the 1-2. Catches the whisk. Going for the heal pot? Not the TOD? Oh no.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Wait.
No.
That was gonna be the most perfect. And he threw in the. Oh.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the fact that it could have been because he thought F2 was back up in time, but at the same time, I'm like, if we take the opportunity for that, we still got a chance, you know.
That is true, yeah.
He uses F2 there. He's still like 6 seconds on the outskirts to work around.
Yeah, because the Temi ult was just invested too. It was kind of at the start where he caught that whisk, but unfortunate. Goes for the hill, gets punished for it. Doesn't manage to bounce back in the fight, but Wooey loses his realm as well. Against the Gold Spear. He is going to be having that Yang depletion timer with 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Clint comes in there from the Scare Rush. We have a third-party action. Zay's showing up to the mix. Massive parry from Louis. Zay now lurking in the shadows, waiting for a perfect opportunity to start moving on in. Broski is going to be eating up all that damage there from both focus attack there from Movie and Yak, but Yak is going to be the one snagging up the last hit there for the elimination. And now the aggression from G41, forcing out the F here from the Kylan. Yak sees that massive parry from G41. Gold weapon is going to be re-snagged up here from Movie. First slash looks like it's good. G41 now trying to cut out the pressure. The second one connects as well. F calling in for the Justina. Third one connects as well. The fourth one with big damage. G41 is going to be forced upon Justina ultimate to dash away, but Wooey stuck in a really hard situation to be forced out by Zay now. We have another player as well starting to move on in. Wooey, Zay, Yak, G41 on the mix. There goes the Justina ultimate from Yak. Has the F. Double freeze there in the back end. Looks like the health's going to be going towards Wooey's way. He is going to fall. Players picking up everything they can, and now aggression going towards G41's way.
Yep, G41 blocking out the F2, looking at the R&B's guy out here. One more chance. There's double 2.0, and I think Zay's going to the upset. There's is the juggle is going to be happening here. Nice horizontal hold, and I think G41 goes out with a bang. That's going to be it. 5 eliminations. I'm not going to say it, but this character really now has become just LMB uppercut, just coming through over and over and over and over, man, and it's tough. Because it is either that or Stoneform release, and that is also a dangerous predicament, man. It's tough.
Or recast.
Or recast.
Yeah. She has so many like window closers. I don't know.
Give her something else.
And Pro League, I think she's bad. Pro League,
yeah,
she does not look good at all.
If they get one terrain downhill, they're like, yeah, no, this is it, S tier. I'm like, you know what? You're right.
Yeah, like
one downhill operation, and that's it, man. Buzzer goes out.
I feel like one of them got that in their like Immortal War games, and they're like, yeah, we gotta play this in Pro League, and then like you know how it is in Pro League when somebody plays
like
it.
Listen,
yeah.
I got something for you, dog. I'm like, what? You got?
What you got?
Solos?
Yodo. What's really interesting to me is that Temmie rework that was showcased.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yep.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Like my man, he lost his reset list by I think he lost his reset list.
Did he?
No longer. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, he's bad.
Yeah, I was like, reset list is gone. That means the only guy is Atari S dash. Uppercut's good here for Muzi though. Inside the window. Oh, this is it. Watch this. Jump R&B. Oh. Scare rush. No, yeah, I was gonna say soft usage of the ultimate cast coming out here. Nice ultimate cast. Wait. Okay, we gotta do this now, Muzi. Please. Oh my goodness, bro. The second time he gets caught in the slash, a lot of damage comes through. Another time. Okay. You know what? Muzi might have a little bit of more trouble than he thought he was gonna have. Gets caught, gets a heal. Now I don't have enough time for F1 to pull that and come back up. My man is dead over from the Yakko special. The pitter patter hit the stanchion sky pillar right in the face of danger. Clink number 1 hit the detach. He knew it. He didn't even need to know. He gets the R&B by Burrow going for the pitter patter on the grapple bot. Oh my god. F2 to jump LMB into the full cast, right? Yeah, I figured. He's going for an imprint for the guaranteed kill confirm. Pitter patter comes in. That's the last elimination for Yak, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. You went for pitter patter off the grapple bot? Nuts.
That is
what?
I saw LMB. I was like, wait, hold on. I don't know the combos. Had me thinking my life for a second there.
Hey,
worked out, yeah.
Looking kind of nasty. My man getting himself, what is it? 11.4. He's doing good for it.
7 kills is good, yeah. Wait, is that 11.4? I thought it was like 10 point like something.
Oh yeah. No, well, 1.2 is like 1.6 multiplier 7, right? 1.4 plus the 8.4 plus 3. Yeah. Only thing is that Zay is at what 10.5 difference in the lead right now in the overall. So if he's at 10.5 previously and he has 5 kills here and he's in second place, that means he has 7 points earned. So kind of close gap. Boy was his biggest competitor, and Boy's in 11th place. So the second place, the runner-upper, right? Not having that chance of actually catching as many as he's looking for. However, since Yak was just a 0.8 difference in 4th place overall, him getting this 11.4 game does make him a second place contender right now, especially with the scoreboard being updated, right? Yeah, it's soonish. We'll see if that happens. All right, let me get my dog inside real quick.
Wait, so all right.
I can still talk on mic. Give me a second.
You're good. You're good. All right, game number 3 concluded. We're gonna be taking a trip to Predoria. Daytime for game number 4. Waiting on scores to be updated. Oh, there it is. Updated.
Oh, is it updated? Hey, wait a second. Before I walk away, let me look at this. Is that right? Yeah, 11.4 for Yak in that game. He got second place.
That's massive. Man.
Wasn't the distance, man. Remember, every single person that gets first place gets a whatever the qualifier spot is. That's what was stated.
Oh yeah. So Severi mentioned anybody who wins scrims, right? I think it's
Yeah,
everybody
whoever
who
gets
wins.
whoever first places gets a guaranteed spot. So it's number, and if the same person wins first place, they still guarantee. It's just going to increase. It has to increase the qualifiers for when the qualifiers happen. I think my dog's in touch. Looking kind of.
No, you're good. Guaranteed spot for J Cup qualifiers. That's gonna be massive for the end of the year. A lot of these players work towards that. They want to be making it into that J Cup qualifier, but the majority of players are playing for. Oh, blue hair at Valdi. I have it.
Gone.
But yeah, did not know that Temmie doesn't get his reset anymore. I thought that he was gonna get that
Off of me
rework.
too, right?
Yeah, like
he-
I thought.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
'Cause I
And
was like-
that'll be kind of dope. That would be busted. But then again, I'm like, well, that's how he exists. So what do
That's
we?
how exactly. But like the way that he can fly and like dash, I feel like that will be able to help him catch that wisp in the ult, you know? Because right now, it's kind of like that's the hardest part of his kit is being able to catch that wisp in the ult. Yeah, he can get the resets, but it's rough. I mean, a lot of these players stay in blue. They work around it. They've played against Temmie for years, right? Temmie's been in the game since day one, so being able to try to catch that wisp to go for that TOD is not easy. So I was hoping that rework was gonna help him there, get the dash, try to cut the ankles, and potentially drop down with a wisp to catch the TOD. But if he's not getting if he's not getting re-risked, then
Yeah.
keep him
Due
how
to
he is
water.
now. Yeah.
Because I was thinking, I was like, yeah, it's a guaranteed, it's a guaranteed slam. Like if you do the dash, it's the distance of the dash is the radius of his from the center of the point of the circle to like it's the radius. Like that's it. That's the distance that he can close gap. So if he goes from any outskirts position or anywhere like in within, that's the max distance he's got. And if he guarantees a wisp, if he were to guarantee a wisp after that, he would have been able to like hit somebody, throw a wisp, and then cycle and repeat.
Yep.
But the damage of it, I think it's like 300 damage. And when they first revealed it, it was like 500 damage. I was like, hey, yo, you gotta chill out with that, bro. But 300
know.
damage, gold knock up. It's a flop state. So you're thinking
Variable
about the
too.
fact that, yep, variable too. No riposte, but just you can parry it so you don't get caught in the knock up. Thing is it sets up his teammates like Takeda always. No questions about it. But now it used to be Takeda. Now it's with Syra and with Viper. So you're thinking about the fact that when Temmie v1 gamers, right, with the floating around, if a Viper can guarantee flop state with him, that she can set it up for him to throw the wisp afterwards, and then that person is blue. Like that's the guarantee, right? Temmie, Matari dash into the Viper RMB with like a dual Howard, dual blades. He throws a wisp at them. They set up another blue focus, man, bro. It's over. Syra Beam is also there as always, as per usual, and with V2 variations. So they really lock down one person with gold focus strikes, and that thing goes a mile inside the circle when you're looking at it inside the circle, like as perspective goes.
Yeah.
It's just losing the resets. Because the thing is, you got to think about the fact that losing those wisp resets in trios, you're losing a lot of like outside pressure, or you can then work from the outside going in.
I mean, solos too,
Yeah,
bro.
and solos too. Yeah. Like he has to go in the circle to do anything, and if he can't do anything with in the circle, there's no value. When the person's outside, it's over. He heals. right?
Yeah,
That's what his biggest thing.
exactly.
Like they have to tap dodge, they have to look for pillar play, and if they can't get it, you know, if they do get it, then you have no value out of that either. Like you're just done regardless. Tough.
How long does this last? It doesn't even look like it lasts that long. This all, what is it, like 12 seconds?
12 seconds. 12 seconds, I believe.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
So I mean,
That is-
once that ult is
Take a shot.
gone, and it's a massive ult that is seen from across the map. So him losing those Rewiz,
If they give,
it's, I don't know.
if they give it, if they shadow buff it, hot fix it, whatever you want to call it, if they want to give him that off of rip after a day because we like, yo, this thing shush, man, you know, then what's gonna end up happening is that his V1 variation gets that reset with. I mean, who's gonna be using V2?
No one's
V2's
gonna
gonna be
play
using.
V2.
Yeah, but and the thing is too is that the V2, I think they said that it was only for him, the energy. I was like, wait, what, bro?
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what they
The
said. I'm like, I
stamina?
don't know. Yeah, it has to be for his teammates too. So there's no way. I was like, wait, it's like I'm gonna test it, and I'm like, I can't test it because it's his teammates. But if this shit is only for him, you know, it's part of my French, I'll be upset. I'd be upset.
Because right now
They
I
gotta
feel
check.
like Temmie is probably the most well-balanced character in the game. I mean, he hasn't been touched since release. So, well, he got touched. Yeah, he did get touched, but you know,
Yeah, but like not like Viper.
crazy.
You know, like
Yeah.
like, he's like on the same spectrum as Viper, right? Where in the rework, we're like,
Yeah.
I wonder how they're gonna do that, and then they changed the way V2 operates, the way V1 kind of is with the combo breaker aspect. But even after that, like Tumult, the only thing that they changed out was the wisp throws and how it doesn't consume his F, and
this
then how
F,
he's
yep.
able to kind of
Mhm.
recast it.
Yep.
And they're gonna go ahead and start putting this out here. I'm like, okay, let's see how they do him, and then they add a new mechanic for him. Right? It wasn't like Viper where it's like a little tweak here and there. The whole V1 change is like a whole different thing, which makes you wonder, where's the Cadence rework, bro? What
for
are we
real,
doing out here?
for
What are we doing
real,
out here?
he has to be next. He has to be next. I'm just
Gotta be
afraid
somewhere new.
because I love Temmie, man. I love watching Temmie gameplay. I just hope he just isn't bad. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, when does that come out, next week?
Yeah. No, yeah, the third.
Third. Okay, so this week coming out.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see.
I'm making a sandwich.
Okay, you're good. I'm gonna go over the picks real quick. We got picks locked and loaded here for these players for game number 4. BG gonna be locking in that the Shayo, Boyd on the Temmie, Lexin on the Lonnie, Tacky on the Liam. Lonnie and Liam being second pick here for these phases. We also have Wooey on the Yodohime, Ryomen on the Zaping, Yak on the Justina, G41 on the Balda, Zay and Musi on the Kylan, Trex on the Syra, and Predator on the Viper for their game 4. Taking the chips in Predoria, Morning Dew. Locked and loaded. Players waiting for the game to start. Dropping on over to that. Quick look at our overall standings. We have currently Zay with 18 eliminations, 26.3 points. Yak with 13 eliminations, 19.4. Closing out that distance heavily off of that game 3. Musi with 7 eliminations, 10 points. U41 with 9.5. And Ryomen as well, matching that with 9.5 for the top 5. Currently moving on into this game 4. Picks are in.
Still here. I wonder if no one double picked, no?
Will it have a border on the site?
No, you can look at hero usage and you see if anyone has 2 times. It'll just show it. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Let me ask Rebellia that.
The border, right?
Let me ask. Yeah, let me ask Rebellia if he can actually do a border when there's someone who chose twice. It might be weird though. But
It might be weird. Alrighty, our winner was Yak. Gotta stay with the winners. Off drop.
Gotta say winner. That's right. Classic.
I think this is Yak's double Justina game, right?
MC.
Didn't he play? I think he
Yeah, he
played
played
Justina last game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Lonnie double game for Lexin for the Lonnie. Shayo double game for Bajeen. Double game for Tackies on Liam. These guys are burning out these points like no problem. But I mean, they got the opportunity to pick them up. They got to do it. Trex is actually double picking his Sire game as well. So we got a lot of double picks coming out here for this game. Interesting.
Game
Fedora
4.
Morning Dew.
Morning
Game
Dew.
4.
Yeah.
Let's see the map real quick. Right there.
Imperium. So heavy.
Yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Yeah, lots of players dropping Imperium. I mean, probably trying to go for that red longsword again, potentially.
Yeah, 3 kills though. Gotta look for those early game kills and then hope to see no one else is trying to ego it. Lexington has a little bit of the spotlight. Ooh, he's stopping the RMB. Not a good fight, but he has armors all around him, bro. And it's so well in position.
Ooh.
Until this parry.
Yeah, that's just massive. But like Severio stated, common armor swap comes into place. Spins back to LMB focus to avoid getting parried. Now catches Prio, forcing out the Shayo F. Got a blue armor. No, that's a common armor. And there's an extra one back there. And there's another one in the back as well. Bloodstock is good as well, forcing out the Lonnie F. There's the 1.0 this time around. Tries to re-pick up that gray armor. Nice tap dodge there. Hold dodge from Lexington. Or mid dodge, let's say. To avoid that. Looks like it's going to be a quick little reset in. We have a lot of action happening in Imperium. Wooey, Weak, Zay in the mix. Musi as well. All these players getting active here in the center of the map.
And I'm thinking right now for whether or not the case is Blind Eyes in the hands of the wheel there. He's gonna be looking for the RMB. A lot of damage coming out for the back line, and I'm not seeing any range shots coming in here from Zay. He is gonna purposely just keep his Blind Eyes in his hands. No questions about it. Gets himself into jump LMB, maybe, hopefully see. Nope, gets caught under the ceiling, and that's gonna be him jump LMB in place. It's unfortunate, but the fights are happening, yo. We get a lot of positions right now for the Yodokime, and Muzi's not looking so hot. As he wants to get one paid, and Muzi comes out with that grandiose pistol shot, as I mentioned, and he earns that elimination.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to snag up the last hit there onto the Yodo. Tacky, MBG going at it. 1-2 Minx to the pistol shot. Can be able to parry that as well. Swapping over to the great sword. Big bonk there. Beautifully done. Even if effort was up, doesn't even matter. One shot hit there off those great swords. Just so much damage off the R&B focus. See Yak now dropping 45% HP, trying to stay in the mix and eat up the damage. Catches up for the common armor swap, but everybody releasing blues here in the center of all these players. It's just madness in Imperium right now. But stock good there for SGR. Purple pulse sword in hand, could potentially fly down with a 3 charge. Boy in the mix as well. Follow up there off of Fly Knives from McKylan. Everybody's still getting active. See Musi as well. Zero durability on the Fly Knives. Master's parry there from Musi. Into the pole sword. He's gonna snag up the purple pole sword. SGR, he forced it back on up here. Baiting out that F as well. Still getting his session towards his way between Zay and Boy. And now the star was gonna be invested. Catches dazzle onto Zay. But it's just a matter of time. Once this ult goes down, all hell lets loose onto SGR.
Sanctions, it is burnt up in here, bro. This is the LMB RMB situation. Uppercut's gonna be confirmed for the ultimate cast in a 1 swap. Doesn't come out here. Cyber Beam is gonna come and go through. The microwave isn't playing around. This is a shot guarantee though. Muzi earns the elimination. Gets caught by the LMB. The Soul Boom pickup is gonna be still not his, and Zay is gonna go ahead and move around with that gold, the purple longsword. Otherwise, on towards where we see Trex, aka SGR, he's moving eastbound. He's trying to go ahead towards the Thor Tomb and try to get himself out of that position. But still got a lot of move around here, man. Just like my sandwiches, man. They actually did get burned. So we're gonna have to be rest in peaceing these breads. But I'm still eating this because I'm hungry. But
Not the sandwich, man. It's a very good sandwich burner. SGR can finally take a full reset in for himself. He can be able to pop those powders in. We have a little bit of a downtime now. Players, they're to get aggressive in the early start of this game. Musi being the runner-upper right now with 3 eliminations on the board. Also have Zay trying to get active against Boy. Boy already got eliminated once. Kylo Ultimate is going to be coming out here for Zay. Look at the first flash down. Playing V1. Gets the first connection there. Looks good. Common armor swap there for Boy. Catches the second V1. Looks good once again. Catches the third. Oh my god, Zay. Forcing out the Temi. Catches the Wisp there. Into the second slash. Looking for the third. 1 HP in a dream. Boy trying to kite out the pressure. Jump LB. Rethrows the Wisp. Catches him in place. But in the back end, we have another player showing back on up. Boy, super weak. No common armor swap yet. Being able to find one. Jump LB for the last hit there for Zay. And now he is going to be snagging up his kill. His second one of this game alone. I believe Musi was getting active. Musi against G41. G41. It's going to be hit with a little bit of pressure here from Musi. Musi still trying to catch on up. Purple pulse sword in hand. 12% on durability. Could be a full chase down. Playground for a lot of these players. Just weaving in and out here from this terrain.
you know,
I got you. Enjoy your sandwich. I got this.
I appreciate you, dog.
Enjoy your sandwich. Say. A little bit of love taps there. G41. Forced to back on up. Still has that Valda ultimate online if he needs it. He is just trying to stay up here, try to prep for the Realm of Yang. Already starting to form around the map as well. See him now releases the 1.0. Zay with a massive parry. Gets the damage off to 2 players. Musi's gonna be forced to pop this F. There goes the ball, the ultimate. Catches the first spirit throw. That Mercy looks so pretty. Wow. Is gonna be able to get the damage onto Musi. Musi's gonna back on up. G41 still getting grapple check here by Zay. Zay now joining the fight once again. Overhold. Able to weave that spirit throw this time around. Goes for the shield throw or goes for the parry. Sends the follow up. Catches the damage. It's a blue armor swap, and now the Kylan ultimate is going to be called in here from Musi. First slash looks good off the V2. Looking for the second. Go ahead and get clip off of that grapple. Is going to be able to stay up. Loses a lot of HP. Third slash looks good this time around. Now Zane's going to respond with the Kylan ultimate. Back-to-back slashes. And Zane snags up the elimination. He is going to be able to get the kill. Doesn't get the bloom, but still manages to come out with 3 kills on the board.
You know stuff.
What's up?
The fact that they both were able to chain off of him, both of them Kylan.
In the jungle.
Yeah. Do I need to mention though? Red Longsword has been period for Muzi. We're talking about that later. Doesn't have his LMB uppercut. F1 in the sky, drop it to the 1-2-3 horizontal. I think he actually went for a parry here. LMB catch attempt number 2 is not going to happen. He's going to burn the combo ring because he's too scared for it. I'm okay with that. Tries to burn out time here for that Yang. Look at the Yang pass. It's not going to be his anymore. Oh my god, don't tell me he got it. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. 2.0 is going to be thrown out here. Goes in the opposite direction. Still has a Justina ultimate on standby. It drops into the play of ulting in the sky, so he does not have to stay on the ground. This is going to be the best optimal position right now. This is what I was talking about Justina's, right? This is the same thing that you see in the endgame circles for them, where they can just space out, and then all of a sudden they can just start rolling things in. And this Yang is going to be free for her. Look at this. Right there and there. That was a little bit close. That was a little bit too close. But he did get the dash into that. He got the E. Safe to go. Who's he up against right now? He's up against Broski Milowski. It's going to be Gene, so I'm not even sure what's going to happen here, man. But the Purple Flying Eyes will definitely come out with 1.0s from Yak, give or take.
Yeah, shotgun burst. Full extensions, probably off of LMB RMB. What can we say about this weapon? Just overall so good. Everybody playing it. You see BG as well with a follow up there from the focus attack. Yak now trying to respond. He's gonna get caught up at the raw uppercut, forcing out the F as well. Shotgun burst gets re-caught off with Prio, and now the full capitalization here from BG into the aerial RMB. You see the ultimate now caught in from Yak. We use a dash, go behind another pillar. I'm gonna go for the quick reset. Then we got cannon in hand here for BG. Gets the splash damage off of that one. Overholds, no prior off the dash now. I'm gonna go ahead and call in the Xiao ultimate. Yak now getting caught off at the RMB, trying to go for the pillar, but now the Scare Rush does connect as well. Jump on the B, it's just constant pressure here from BG onto Yak. Overholding, shield proc times 2 there off of that. Now he's gonna get caught up, and he is going to be getting that Yang depletion. Creditor, red longsword in hand. Gonna go ahead and force out the Kylan ultimate. Viper ultimate was invested though, as we see there, 8% on the rage. First one connects, second one is good, third one is good as well. Caught in the corner, be able to get a lot of damage. Uses the F there for the damage, but still getting caught up in this Kylan's ultimate dashes.
It's tough because I saw Muzi get parried. I'm like, nah, we can't lose his weapon, and he lost the weapon. Now it's all up to the Kylan ultimate to literally do all the work for him. That's all right though.
Oh no!
Weak eliminations. We're up to 4 right now for Muzi. That means he gets gold weapon off this Roman Yang win, and then seen on the other side of there, we can see Lexington winning out his round, get gold Howard online, bro. Look at that, bro. That is nasty. And Juggernaut, by the way. So that means any other kills he gets from this point on just completely power spikes himself. I'm not sure where he's going to decide upon going, whether Imperium or he's going to go straight to the east side. But Muzi is actually next door towards Zay. Kind of funny, both islands, you know. We're gonna ignore that. We're gonna have Bajin.
BG now back in the mix on the Xiao against Yeoman. Oh, mid range focus gets the damage plus power as well off the whole dodge. Trying to wake up, try to catch power off the wake up, doesn't manage to do so. Yeoman still tons of pressure. He goes to power for the Xiao this time around. Full extension times 2 grapple bumps. Let's go for the air R&B. Gets caught off the prod this time around. Has have 2 bubble. No staggers off of this. Big damage. Air R&B as well. Musi jumps in with the pistol shot there for the elimination. Snags up the kill there from Ryomen. And now he jumps up to his 5th kill of game number 4.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy right now for Muzi. Look at this. It doesn't get the RMB, the turn creep. You know this. This is going to be a case scenario of it. With the F1 coming out, it doesn't get any sort of RMB, but he will switch the pop pistol. Nice tip damage in that motion. And I'm looking at this chase down. Look at this. My man looking at the LMBs. Finds himself here in the face value of a 1.0. Gets caught by the shotgun burst, and Muzi looks to try to hold the horizontal. Try to get that block to stream if he can, but he gets caught. And as that ambition comes out, he still has Vermilion. He's still safe. He's going to burn ultimate regardless, though, because he knows he can do a lot of damage here. He's going to look for the energy burn out here from the zipping. And if he can get it, he'll find a midair clash. There it is. Into the rebound for the rendering. Muzi still has it in him to get 2 targets splashed in there, but nope, it might be a spotlight right now for Muzi. Go for the 1.0s again and again. There it is. Burns up the inspiration shield. Still has level 2 to work out here, but that healing amount is too good.
Oh my god. Managed to stay up, but Ryomen is so weak. 1 parry is all he's needed. Gonna spin it back there to Ryomen with the gold rarity nunchucks. Snags up the kill. Zay tries to come in time, but not enough time there to get a last and final hit. Lexan now with a 1.0 onto Creditor for the last hit there for the elimination, and now he's gonna be snagging up all these resources. He has the red longsword in hand as well. Juggernaut level 1 has a purple rarity weapon upgrade. Choose longsword or the musket or the cannon if he decides so. Tacky still in the mix. Balda very 1 HP. Catches Prowl, but nice patience there from Tacky, not burning that F there, even though G41 back on up for it. And just a final LMB there for the hit, for the elimination. I wonder if this spear, is this spear like a tradition in Chinese culture?
I don't know. Someone let me know in the culture. Yo, culture scene, folks. Message that.
Yeah,
anyone
bro.
knows. It's chat.
Any,
Yeah, this came out with the last battle pass, and the last battle pass was really like, you know, cultural. We'll say it that
Oh,
way,
really?
right? Yeah, it was like ink art, like the Tarka fit comes out, the Shio fit.
Oh, yeah.
Well, as like the Wei Shan fit that came out, but that was a direct purchase. But that spear skin, I saw that spear skin. Like, yeah, no, this is fire. Too fire.
Yeah,
Right
that
at the end of the
has to
battle
be some sort of tradition because the MMO I play also has a spear skin with the little flag. So
That's
yeah,
cultural.
cultural.
Got Lexan. Gold halberds, gold purple, gold and red longsword, general level 1. Still hasn't purchased his Soul J slots. I'm not sure as to why. Otherwise, over here, yo, rank Yang Depletion actually on Trex SGR. He's up against Rose Pilowski and Yak at the same time for Hall of Ascension.
Ooh,
Finding a lot of grapple bomb opportunity though. G41 might pull Lexan in a little bit of a bind. Has ultimate. Oh my
Oh.
goodness. That was close. And that was a little bit close. Too close for comfort. The orb is going to be good for this time sake. And then for Lexan, he's going to have a little bit of time to heal. Get some 1-2s. Looking for the 1 RMD, the dream. Gets caught by the blue focus. And the Hef the D chat. This is a big reset.
yeah, this is rough. Rough for Lexan. Stay in the pocket. Holy Stance is good. He's gonna use it to TP though, so he's not gonna be able to take that Roma Yang. SGR still has 28 seconds on their Yang depletion timer. Looks like they are gonna be trying to back on up with 20 seconds remaining. Best to just leave the situation, not give anybody an elimination. But we have Yak full throttle on the end. We see Lexan as well, potentially seeing this player. Yup, runs right straight towards him. SGR, go ahead at the bottom side of this terrain. Has the walls here for the scare rushes. Being able to create the space, hit somebody with the spikes as well. 3 seconds remaining. Nobody's gonna be able to get this hit unless a cannon shot connects in just the last second. I heard it coming in. I didn't know if it was gonna connect. And Lexan there gets the free piece. Game number 4. Snag up the bloom and wow.
Tell me how I didn't want to say it. I'm like, someone's gonna get this last second hit confirmation, bro. Like, all of a sudden, cannon, boom, boom. You know, like what the? This is gonna be a big time though. Lexan's on level 2 Juggernaut. Now his opponent's against Yak on a downhill terrain for Flying Eyes. That's an immediate combo breaker. I ain't gonna question that. Ultimate Cast comes out here. It's a chop combo. I'm pretty sure if Yak gets his imprint, this might be it for Lexan. He's got to really think about his positioning right now because he gets downhill so it's over. So he has ult cast.
Yep.
He gets caught. 1.0. Oh wait, he's got to cancel his ultimate.
Yeah, he
oh my
has
god, he's gonna have to cancel his ult. If he doesn't, okay, he's gonna throw the orb. He actually got grief here, and I think Yak gets a nice armor spot there. F2 immediate. Can he tap dodge it right? Yeah, he will. He's still looking for the 1-2s though. There's the 1 shotgun blast, and he earns himself a teleport backwards with a kick.
Yeah, buys time there off that shotgun burst for the reset. Eugene in the realm against Zay. Health advantage looks pretty even right now. A little bit of health advantage there for Zayon to Eugene, but they're both playing for that one hit. You see him playing opposite sides of the pillar. Be a quick little powder in there. Be able to weave that engraving. Catches fire as well. Catches the mid dodge as well. And that's gonna be enough. Just unfortunate. I'm a big believer that if you mess up like that, it should not be prio. Because you miss and put it into the mid dodge. Thinking that you didn't catch fire, so you overhold and you still able to have time to get LB staggered. Not looking like something should be in the game, but you know, I'm just a watcher. I'm just a spectator. Lucy
I'm
though.
just a spectator. I see what I say. I put my glasses on. I'm like, okay, so there's something wrong with this.
I mean, it makes
Range
sense though,
outside
right?
is great.
Because even in Pro League, I see them miss putting where they don't think they caught prio, so they overhold and they see they caught the stagger, so they're able to get the mid dodge, which doesn't make sense.
That part. I'm kind of worried about whether or not. I was gonna say, are we using ultimate immediately here? The moment I saw him in that corner, the wait, we gotta think about that. He gets it. He looks for the Liam orb now. This is all gonna come down towards whether or not Taki can get any sort of extension off this. Is combo breaker coming up in 5 seconds. Taki still looking towards this. 1.0 slash, I appreciate it. 1.0 slash. Going for level 2. Still gets Liam orb here if he does not play carefully. Has a combo breaker though,
Oh,
so he's safe. Taki will need to go for one heal, and then he can't really do much about this. Even with the army, combo breaker media. Oh, doesn't get caught with the parry mode. Oh wait, we're actually kind of chilling. They have the detach avoided there too. He gets the rampage. Now it's a big mix-up right now for Zay, and now the third party comes in for Musi.
Yeah, Musi showing up to the mix. Choosing out the Liam out of the bunch though. Musi backing up Taki. Has the ult online as well. Looking for that first slash to connect. Has managed to do so. There it is. Last hit. Enough damage as well. Bloom. Not sure who gets it, but doesn't really matter. Handshake meta. Full effect.
I know my boy was in chat. He was talking about it. Who was it? Malice. Some of these people. No, not Malice. It wasn't Malice. It was I don't know. Someone in the chat was like, "Yo."
I was calling him Malik.
Nah. Malik? You calling him Malik? Oh wait, you're right. Well, you know what?
I thought it was Malik.
It could be Malik. You know, let me get a fact check right now. Malik.
Yeah, is it Malice or Malik?
Give me some.
He'll hear that in 3 minutes.
My name. Gonna have that, yeah, 3 minutes. We'll see you later. Clarification hours.
Inventories, right? All right, let's see what they're cooking up right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Phoenix Bash, Dreadful, Rupture Gale, Rampage, Tuna. No cannon in hand yet there for the Rupture Gale, but does have Gold Pusher in the back pocket, Purple Fan, Purple Hung Sword, Gold Nunchucks in hand, Lexin. Haven't switched stats with quick charge undercard, Juggernaut level 2, Martial Art Tai Chi Fan, and Standard Attack Jade. Also has that red long sword in the back pocket, blue long sword, blue cannon, also running the blue halberds in hand. We got Scrap off though.
Yep. It's a really interesting location too, because like anything can be launched by a longsword R&B, bro. Everybody sees that person flying. That's Rainshot City.
Yeah, this is rough. Oh, mass parry there from Zay. Reads it behind the wall. Now getting caught up, eating tons of damage, forcing out Justina after in a weird spot. Does manage to back on up. Uzi. Dragon's Roar in hand. Lexin as well, probably moving on in. Trying to see if he can get some sorts of damage. Sees the player go up. Have the R&B focus connected there onto one of those players. PG now showing up to the mix, overholding. Looking for the prio. Doesn't let loose. In the back end, is that jabbing? Might be jabbing. Thought it hit connect very early there. Do have the ultimate now. That's it here from Zay. Catches the Shayol, forcing out that after from the Shayol. See, these players are going to potentially be looking for this elimination. The Kylands are really controlling the momentum of this game thus far.
I'm scared though, because I'm thinking, when I saw the Shy ultimate from Vegeta, I was like, wait, what are we doing? Because I mean, depending on the pressure that comes out from towards him, his ultimate is also like a repellent for them. And if they hear it, they're gonna be wanting to back off. It's just that if they stop chasing him in general, that ultimate loss, it might come to bite him. I'm gonna be honest. Thing is, he is doing good work with trying to use the range weapons to try to build rage, so he'll be doing that. It's just, if these Kylands really wanted to, they just go ahead and go. Alright, that's what Lexin's here for, though. He's going to be the intermediate play with the Shio to try to go ahead and work around with these Kylands. In this case, it's going to be Zay with the purple armor.
Yeah, getting caught up. Zay now. Used to have to back up this player. Eugene. On bottom side, we still have some aggression happening. Who's in the mix? Who's in the mix? Eugene getting caught up there off the Hefta there from Zay. Into the drop the Dragon's Roar. That's Nutchy Meter Burn. And this Dragon's Roar. He is going to be able to get a full reset end up. Collins playing top side of this terrain. Lexin is going to be able to reaggress the aggression here. Gotta be careful there not to get caught up off that Dragon's Roar, because he can catch everybody who is not wary of that focus attack, and staying in that gold frame give him that confirmation hit as well. But Zay now go ahead and get active, playing Engraven. Call here for Lexin. Can be the mix up here. Just go for the raw uppercut to avoid getting full staggers. Gonna back on up. See the players now. Go ahead. Oh, massive parry from BG. Enough damage. Zay falls. This is bad for Musi. Musi now trying to see if he can find some hits here onto the Shayol. They are going to go ahead and back on up. Musi now. Be real careful in the situation. The aggression can be going towards his way completely. No parry starts. Parry started. Oh. What?
My man said freedom fighters. I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Wait,
yo,
what's going on right here? What's going on over here? What is this?
I still have a little bit of issue though, considering that Lexin has red longsword. He also got that Heta detach on that body, so this means there's a hell of a amount of sustain coming out from him when he gets it. So I mean, even though it's like a 13% and like 2 damage, as you know, Heta doesn't do damage. There's still a chance right now for that whole Heta detach animation if he builds up the Juggernaut even more so. More attack, more damage. Seen an arrow dash in the distance though off of that Yang Spear well. There's gonna be given towards. Unfortunate. It's gonna be given towards Ryomen? No, it's not even actually given to anybody. No one got it. So now it comes down to, actually, no, I lied. Muzi got it. Look at this man. 8 eliminations. He's on active duty, bro. 6-1 score, bro. He is in the field of battle.
Nah, I'm contesting that Spirit One on top there where Muzi was at. I can't believe this opinion just lets him take this for free. And now, Yang depletion inflicted onto everybody. And he's in the pocket. The loans of ping. Lexin and Yak as well. Finding for the other one. Does manage to spin back the Nuncha meter burn off the Dragon Sword. Gets the damage onto Lexin. You see, Lexin now eating up tons of damage. Spins back the Hefta. Gets the damage in the back end. Ryomen now eating up tons of damage onto Yak as well. Kind of in a corner. Trying to see if he can fight this off. Lexin can get hit off that jump pair from the grapple stagger, forcing out the Lanief. Graven connects as well. Has the ult ready and online if he needs it, as well as Musi. Yak still fighting in the back end there against Ryomen. Ryomen drops very low in the HP. Overhold. LB Prowl forces out the F. The ping still needs to cleanse. Yak as well. Everybody else. The shield is down. Highest priority. Be able to cat this up. Not take meter burn. It's not a good look, bro.
Not a good look. But I think I'm looking for the hits. Giving this Kylan the run for his money ain't gonna happen. They have to the Moonbane. Everything is setting up. TA, bro. I think this is the. I think Grief Bane's about to happen, bro. I'm being honest. JD Ryomen next to it. I already see the vision, bro. You already see it. It happened twice earlier today. Seeing how Ryomen's looking for the parry, he gets it, he earns it. No stat. Jump LMB confirms the kill against Yak. 1-2, backs up for Solo. Gonna be going ahead. Remember, Summoning Essence is good for Musi, so he's chilling right now. He's just gonna go ahead and loot the body, get all the resources. Otherwise, where is Lexin in the middle of all this? Not Lexin. Where is Broski Malothi? Where's Bajin? He picked up all the loot off of the hands of Lexin, too. Wait a second.
He knew what was going on. He said, I'm out of there. Smart play.
I'm out of
Bajin knew. Bajin knew. He backed on up. Go ahead. Now it's rough. Random Bane in play. I mean, could be the best time right now to get aggressive with the Bane. Potentially get somebody full hit off of Bane's. But the Bane's about to go away pretty soon.
Sorry, Ryomen's HP. Oh, he's got armor. I was about to say, wait a second. This is tough, though. Considering that now it's going to be up to case. If we see Muzi get 10 elims, if he gets 10 eliminations, headshot's good. But if he ends up getting through with this is going to be a huge game. Big time, 50 points. Jump LMBs comes out here.
Why?
Gonna need some kill steals here. Gonna have to wonder. There's a combo breaker. Zipping V1, is it available? Yes, it is. Are we gonna be looking to burn that out? I'm not sure yet. Confirm. Full reset on 2 armor bars. Try to go ahead. I know chat's looking at this. I'm like, yo, listen, we just spectators, all right? 1-2 is coming out here. Here's me, that one.
At this.
Yeah, I'm looking at this, bro. I'm looking at this respectfully. We're looking for the chance here for the engraving. Hoping to see what the RMBs, another engraving real, gonna be coming out again. Down back dodge. Musi's gonna go ahead, avoid the first shield block. Still has looking at engraving, our box, the first shield block is gonna be up to the shield. Nice. Now here's the thing. Ryomen's at a primo position right now to look towards it. Shield throw number 3 comes out. There it is. Ryomen, let's look at his point of view and see how this turns out, because he's gonna get 1 jump LMB, 2 jump LMB. RMB release comes out here. That's 9 eliminations. Now it's up to Muzi to go ahead. They gotta start this fight like right now. No parry start right now. Look for the level 2s. Look for the level 2s again. The F1 combo breaker comes in. They'll look at the RMBs. Dragon Roar confirms. We still don't get the spin back as we're hoping for as much damage. And the Mystic Might is really keeping Ryomen alive here. Let's be honest. 30% mitigation coming out. Annihilation Render doesn't. Oh, yeah, he does. He does confirm it. I'm looking for the pistol shot off the confirmation. Nope, his tap doctors into the RMBs. Still have a little chance right now for a Dragon War meter dump, but I'm pretty sure that full reset is there for Ryomen, and he gets a nice parry.
That's about to get the parry. Musi, he took so much damage out in this situation. Go ahead and overhold the LMB focus. Now the parry there for Ryomen. Be able to weave the F as well. 1 HP in a dream. Goes for the Phoenix Flash. Goes for the grapple parry. He's going to get capitalized off of this. And now it's going to be the mix-up. Goes for the 2-1 focus. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I think he has to go for the R&B. Still, Engraven is good off of this. Doesn't have the red longsword, so no siphons back off of these longsword. But the jump LMB for the last hit. And he is going to be snagging up the elimination there. Ryomen is going to be the last one standing with 4, but Musi with 8. Gonna come out on top. Definitely taking the MVP there with just having 8 eliminations on the board. 32,000 damage there for Musi. BG with 4, Yak with 1, Lexin with 3, Zay with 3 as well, Taki with 2, and Wooey with 1. Everybody else for the donut in the play for game number 4.
That part. Yeah, 10 points for Muzi coming out for that game. This is going to give himself a little bit of a bump on the scoreboard. We're going to have to take a look and see when it's updates. And of course, if everyone's looking in the chat, right, we have the EGL standings and the pin post. So, that's the official standpoint of the standings. And it looks like with the leaderboard, right, 30.3 for Zay overall in first place. Yak with 21.9 in second. Luzi has now accrued third place, 20 points. So it's now up between games 5 and 6 to see if we can try to surpass Yak. And even if Yak a little bit, well, like he did 3 points this game. Alex at least 4.5 this game, of being in 6th place. So it would have to be really bad 2 games. And also, it is downpouring like crazy outside. It's a little sloshy outside. What happens if Florida stays in Florida? Are you see chat right now? The boys cooking.
Yeah, they're funny. I just let them talk. So funny. I mean, I understand, like, it looks weird. Right there in that situation, I don't know why the Zaping didn't force out the aggression onto the Kylan there, because they were put in a really bad spot giving up that spirit well, Like, I understand the handshake meta. Like, I know I see it every time. I've seen it for years in Pro League, and I've seen it in scrims, but it just became something that it should have never became. But now with a new system that will be implemented this week in the Pro League, I'm hoping that really minimizes a lot of like the questions and the way how the spectators watch. Because if you're just coming on in, if I was a new player and I would click my stream and go in and see 2 different characters in a solos tournament really handshaking like that, like I'll have questions too and concerns, like why is that happening? It's understandable why some people say what they say, and it's also understandable why the players do it. So it's just a hard conversation to have because of how controversial it is.
It's always a point to be brought up because it's always at the end of the day, and I say this, everyone who knows, like, when certain points being brought up, it's up to the officials. It's up to the referees in terms of how they distinguish what is going to be allowed and what can be seen as such. So in that case scenario, it is still kind of upsetting spaghetti that the Yang Spiro got uncontested. At least for Kylan. Like, if we were expecting to see a Kylan ultimate, we force that ult. That's one thing, right? Knowing what gear he has, the conditions right now for this being in the Shiona and things like those kind of stuff to try to to be there for what it is. But even before that, having Yang Spiro be given or granted to a player, tough. Tough, bro.
I'm just thinking about, like, how do you even, because right there, right, 2 different sets of characters handshaking. New system is going to have everybody on a different hero, but scenarios like that can still happen, right? So I feel like the only way is to ref it out. Like, there's no other way to really control the handshake if the situations are how they are in these games. So I think it could just be like a ref thing that has to be implemented in the games to avoid handshaking that heavy. It's just rough. It's a hard thing to really go on about, but what can you do?
It's a hella topic. It's a
Yeah.
topic that's been in the cycle for years.
Yep.
We brought this up going through.
I remember
when
when it first started
MSN
happening in Pro League. Do you remember?
Yeah.
The chat was not happy.
Dude, I was not happy. I was like, yo, what's going on? It still makes me, it's still, like, the thing is that whenever you think about the fact that it's been going on for so long, and the players here are competing at the level that they are, right? They have to take, it's like a younger sibling, looking after the older sibling, where they're like, oh, let me repeat whatever he does, or what they do. And they end up going through with, the same actions. What they see is what they do. You can't really control it, right? If the top side, if the older sibling doesn't get punished for it, then, the younger sibling sees it as a win. Feels bad. That's my only analogy I can bring so far.
Yeah, it's
But,
rough.
It's up to the parents.
Up to the parents.
Separated. Yeah, Kyle, the younger brother with the Monster Energy hat and the skateboard with the panda. He's rocking around the skate parks. While the other brother does the awesome. Great.
It's rough. It's rough. But I gotta keep it moving. We're locking in our 5th game of the day, Hollow Rock Dust. We have hero selections here for these players. Trex is gonna be locking in that Shayo. Predator on the Liam. Zay and Musi both locking in Lonnie. Yak and G41. Yak is gonna be going for the Agos, G41 for the Valda. Uvi on the Temi. Bioman on the Yorohime. Lexton locking in the Justina with Taki as well on the Justina. waiting for BG and Boy to lock in their picks for the last round selection. Day 6 of game number 5.
My favorite map.
This your favorite map, Colorado?
Oh, that's yeah. Favorite rotation.
Exactly. It's game 5, so you know, like, a lot of things always happen in game 5.
What I want to see if anyone can contest Sully. I think Zay and Yak are just contesting the off rip. I think maybe they'll go for sure. There's a lot of double picks here. Between the Delanis, like the Zay and Uzis, Lex and Taki for Decina, yeah, and Gene Boy for the Syra. Like this is a good amount of double picks. Right, it's, you know, contingency plans, right? Trax is playing out the Shio and Predators on the league. You know it's gonna be B1. Obviously, Predator doesn't he doesn't use anything else but V1. I'm just excited about NA. I'm waiting for NA souls to happen tonight, bro. That right there. Oh man, that's gonna be hype too.
And they have 4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern. As for EU time, I don't know. I don't know EU time.
Alrighty. Locked in. Currently Zay once again with 30.3. Yak with 21.9. Ushi with 20. Biomin with 17.3. And Zay has a bad game. Yak, Musi, Biomin can really close out the distance here with a 10-point game. Trying to close out from that 30.3. I mean, game 5 is a big decider here for that top 4. So we're gonna have to wait and see how this match pans out. A lot on the line now. Like Severio mentioned earlier, winner of this does get a guaranteed spot for the J Cup qualifier, which is pretty much what everybody that competes in these scrims are going for, is for that J Cup qualifier. And if you're able to secure a spot and just wait out the last day, not having to go through the qualifier, just lets you breeze and really focus on what you need to focus on for that last day of the qualifiers when it comes down to the J Cup qualifiers, which is usually in around October.
Yeah, and even for the buy, if you're already qualified and you still want to compete, you're doing it for the band. You know, if you go first place, you go 1,000 US dollars for first place.
True.
And then for trios, 2,500. So you know, X is already guaranteed for qualifiers. Right now, it's just whether or not we enter into playoffs. If anyone changes over time, and then being able to evolve to, you know, practice against them. That's the other thing too, right? There are competitors gonna be playing it out, but Boy gonna be our spectator, even though he wasn't the winner.
Sorry.
Tradition. It's alright. It's gonna play out the Syra though. It's gonna be a double pick. This actually might be Boy spawning in on let's check out the map first. Yeah, inside the Boom Castle. See where everyone is standing on the spawns. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I figured. Firefly Gamers. You see that on the west side. Taki and Lex actually approaching the tables up. Creditor just got some mad loot, but you're actually gonna fight up against what seems to be G41.
Ooh. Acid parry opener there onto G41 Yak. Forcing out the Malta F early in this fight. Slap off. Anderson re-pick up the blue halberds. Yak's gonna stay with the common fist blades. Use F1. F1. Started seeing a lot more common F2 Akuses, but Yak still running the OG F1 with that 30% damage reduction, which just ran out. As you see the defense up far. Staying in the pocket once again. Pushing out the F for the second time around. Do have him trying to find a scale rush. Gonna back on up. Looks like the distance is gonna be created. Needs to be careful not getting caught up of a scale rush here.
Ooh. Beautiful parry. Oh, bro!
Come on, G41.
Come on, G41.
Come on,
you can't be talking in the chat about it and then go ahead and start throwing a frame 1 ban, you know, for points.
Come on, G41.
Tough. Not fired. Definitely. Finally, though, we're still having our fights, though. Inside of the hall of everything in Blue Castle, the 1-2-3's been approach. The Predator's on that V1 variation. He's looking to try to go ahead with the purple arm to try to conserve it. He's going to go for some Kenta shots to kind of proc some shots. SGR, aka Trex, gets parried, and as a result, oh my god, we just got still stolen. No, he still got it. He got the West throw to go ahead and set himself up here to try to back off because everyone's approaching to try to loot that body, and he's going to be the first one to do it.
Boy.
I'm really worried.
Yeah, a little bit of low tap. We still have some progression happening in this area. Look at the mini map. So many players posted up. Zay being the one getting active against Lex in the near puzzle. Looks like Zay is gonna be snagging up the puzzle as well with the gold halberds in hand. Second time around here for the Hollow Wrath matches. Being able to confirm the box there. Lexin with the freeze, but the ball throw is good. Being able to avoid any of that, but the next dash is confirmed freeze, even in blue. Needs to be real careful. Tries to read it with the goalie stance. Doesn't manage to do so. Lexin now ready to go back on in. Winning is out. Ultimate still up. Look at him weaving for it. Gets caught up off that freeze. Let me proud. Gonna mix up here for Lexin. The ultimate's gone. Be forced to pop this F. Has the combo breaker. Oh, has another dash. 2-1-1 for the R&B focus. Good damage. Scare rush. Tries to catch. Doesn't manage to do so. Nice spacing there from Zay. Sends the 1.5. Gets the damage. Tries to retreat. Finding a better position here to stay up in his fight. Lexin as well is gonna get a quick reset in, but Wooey getting active in the center of the map. Plume Castle and just everybody still posted up here. Severio. Oh my god.
Yeah, no one's separating off of this end. It's interesting though. We see that with the salvation point being clear, no one's making their way towards that. They're still fighting inside the heart of all of this. And Wooey, it's a little bit of time to escape out here. My man is smooth. He's getting inside, outside, and I'm pretty sure the chaser is gonna be just gonna stop. I don't think Tack is gonna be wanting to continue that much longer. And Tack is gonna be on the top ground. We're gonna see Zay actually eliminated against Lexin. Gold Hour was picked up here. Now attacking up against Boy. Has 2 combo breakers burned up here. Let's see whether or not he can get enough time to live rage, because right now he has no escape pattern except getting caught into some hits. Jump LMBs, and regardless, one jump R&B could be coming out here from Tacky. No miss input for it, thank goodness. He's gonna find himself though inside of the catacomb, or not catacombs, but the underground area outside of Plume Castle, and still finding enough time to break off the line of sight.
Yep, Wooey now. Getting the fighter pressure there for G41. G41. Fortunately, anything he does here in this game, not gonna matter. You will have Wooey best in the Tomok ultimate. Needs to be real careful. Everybody's gonna see this ult and look for a Tomok, knowing that our ultimate was just invested. And I believe this is a lone Temmie in his lobby, trying to find an opening here. It has the F off cooldown, gets caught off the 1-2 mix there from Moosey. Still trying to cut out the pressure there from everybody starting to move on in here in the center of the map. Wooey has the fan for the movement, being able to create the space for now. Gets caught up there by another player, the Syra, out of the bunch. Be able to continue the pressure there onto Wooey. Gets caught off the 1-2 mace and apply down their R&B from Ryoben, putting up so much damage. Desmond's gonna come in armor swap just in time, nearly getting eliminated. And now the pressure happening towards the backside. We have a Yoda ultimate invested there. Not sure who the player is. On the bottom side, there it is. Ryoben and Moosey going at it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Seeing the back about it, I'm not even sure. 1-2. Oh my goodness, the Yodo came at 1 HP. Tacky probably in the background.
Ooh.
But I think Ryomen is gonna have a little bit of a chance right now to get that R&B. Oh my goodness, the drop R&B is not gonna be his. It's gonna be given to Luzi. And then switching over to Tacky, he's gonna get himself a little bit of a worry situation. The Syra ultimate's out. He's got an alleyway, and he is getting lengthy. He still could get dazzled there. It's Scare Rush. Oh my goodness, the Cyrus are doing it. Back-to-back bangers. Scare Rush into attacks. It's looking like an anime fight, bro. I'm gonna watch Naruto.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things in this game look so crazy when they do unfold. See now though, SGR catches Prong onto Moosey. No combo break. Oh my god, the block from BG with the purple pulse sword. Could be snagging up the elimination. The Lonnie now in soul form. Used to see where they can resurrect with the first realm now starting to form on up. The damage is done. 3 kills for BG on the Syra. Realm of Yang starting to form on up. 2 of them in the center of the map. Plume Castle. You have SGR going right past one. Looks like BG might be one confirming that Yang pass. Gonna buy up some resources right before that though. Yak posted up on the top side of the map. Let's see what we have here.
Straight chilling, bro.
This is your aerial views. This is what you like, the map views.
Of course. It gives me an understanding about where the players are going to be ending up after resets. I mean, one good thing so far in this round, no one is permadead. Everyone is still in the game looking for Resis Tacky, included with Moosey. Still, though, you see Moosey's waiting out to see what Yak is going to be doing. For Tacky, he's just going to re-instant spawn inside this area. And inside this Wind Gale, this is going to be where he can actually get more troves to be spawned into. So you can actually end up getting a lot more value from this area just by being here and is lurking around and getting troves that are spawning in. And he's got that for the next, like, 2 minutes, bro. Otherwise, Yangs are going to be starting up here in 10 seconds. Yax, Zay, I think either Vagine or Trek / SG are going to go in. Boy, definitely. G41 as well. Obviously for G41, you know. But whether regardless, the first Rama Yang fight is going to be happening here. Vagine versus SGR, a.k.a. Trex.
See how this unfolds. Syra here for BG. Been having a really great game 5 thus far. seeing if they can continue their skill game here, winning this realm, getting that armor, plus that buff on the Syra. Both players playing opposite sides of the pillar. Shayo there for SGR, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Scare rush on out. SGR as well. There it is. Back to neutral. Waiting for the perfect opportunity. Be forced to pop the F now. On cooldown, since the 1.5 gets the damage, sends it back to back as well. The TT25, that is just so disgusting. Gets the raw uppercut, slide uppercut times 2, times 3, times 4, floater. Goes for the jump LMBs times 2. He's 1 HP in a dream. He could have won to float for the kill, but goes for the ultimate instead. And it's enough damage there for the elimination in a beautiful fashion.
Beautiful. Can't even complain. 10 out of 10. We're gonna have the chance to look at actually 9 out of 10. You know, like you said, we're gonna have to see whether or not Zay is gonna be getting himself a little bit of an opportunity to pick up that katana. There it is. All right. Now look for the bounce. All right. Looking for the LMB. So goalie stance until. Oh my gosh. See, that's Lon right there in a nutshell, guys. Big reset, big damage, everything in between. And I think this is gonna be the last Realm Yang fight. Yes, all Realm Yangs have been continued. All of them are done. Yak winning his Realm Yang, having a chance to pick up gold nunnies. Boy actually with the fist plays gold rarity has engraving. Roast ability Vegine with the gold katana, Cyan Fang, picking himself up through the purple Howards, like purple bull sword as a backup weapon. A lot of players are gonna be actually enveloping themselves inside of Plume Castle once more. We always go back over here. It's gonna happen. But the crazy thing is that Zay having this Phantom Step really is just a strong, a strong buff to have right now. And also the fact that he had money right now to just go ahead and purchase out. What I like to see here is this, switching over to Hong Sword. And just being able to have that crafting hammer on standby. And he's going to convert in that G41 though, fighting Boy. And G41 gets caught to a parry. Big chance right now for seeing whether or not Boy is going to be looking for the LMB catches. The combo breaker is done. Hold focus release, jump LMB, confirms the kill. Not even ultimate for G41 there, unfortunately. Goes down with 1 elimination, but you know. Now, obviously right now with SGR, he's actually spawning on the, he's spawning on Lexington right now. If you want to switch over to it. Right then and there, both these boys get in their skirmish, and the F1 comes out from Trex.
Good prio there from Lexington, forcing out the Shayo F. SGR overholds the Scare Rush, forcing out the Justina F. Have Yak now showing up to the mix in the back end. Look, he has buff, so he is going to be waiting for the perfect opportunity. Drops down with an R&B focus. Shayo, very weak, goes for the V2 now. Ice Burst is going to confirm this. Sends it. Yak with a massive parry there. No damage onto anybody. First shield proc. Can use a dash to avoid getting caught up there. Ryomi getting active as well. Gotta go back to that scrap off. Where we at? Yak. 3-way scrap off. 1-2 mate. Goes for the jump parry. Forcing out the F there from Lexington. F1 for the knockback there for Yak. Chayo in a very bad spot. Massive parry there from Yak. Cancels it for the last hit there for the R&B. Confirmation elimination. That's just 2-on-1 as well. The follow-up LMB. Tries to catch with a crouch LMB. Now the 1-point up from Lexington sends the follow-up as well. Sends them in the bottom of the terrain. Now Lexington has the distance that he needs to get away from the situation here from Yak.
I'm thinking of whether or not we're gonna see a physical shot. Oh, nice counter. Oh my goodness. That's kind of clean.
Yeah.
Still a lot of opportunity here. I think Yak is gonna be looking for the hits in 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Nice counter grab. Big face value R&B pistol shot, burns up the combo breaker. Wait a second, you got an ult here, right? You're gonna have the ult for this kill, right? Yeah, come on, do it. You know Yak's gonna be looking for this ultimate cast to come out here. Because the only thing is that the Lexington got the solo, so that means his rage bar is coming up. Which means that he's gonna have ultimate to turn this fight around in his favor. He needs at least 1 heal to make this fight count. Otherwise, while the chase down is happening, Taki taking some fights against Zay. I think a lot of opportunity right now comes out towards whether or not Taki can get himself this kill against one of the Realm Yang targets. And then obviously there's one chance for them to back off here. We are going to see Lexington go down here from Yak. This is 4 eliminations so far. 4 Yak in the leaderboard. Figuring out where Vegine is, though. He is the kill leader. But Zay's looking to try to go ahead, burn his F ability. Taki still has no dashes to his name, so he's going to switch over back to cancellation of the ult, get the combo breaker right up and ready. And still having a chance to reset here is kind of diabolical. And I think Zay gets caught almost by the LMB, gets caught in the clink, looking for the R&B, might be looking for a little bit of a swap out here. There it is, R&B health check, not going to be released, jump LMB, looking for the LMB again. Still gets an R&B release. Ooh, burns it out here for the Shadow Step, and I'm pretty sure Zay is going to kind of grapple to try to buy some time, but it's going to be a little bit too limiting.
That's nice too that he caught LMB off that dash with that Phantom Step, getting no auto aim. Taki being able to force out the F there. Could be good for him, but Zay still applying the pressure. See him fly nice. Musket shot times 1. Second one not good. You have Wooey in the back and now starting to move on in. This could be back here for Zay. Looking for the last and final hit. He's still alive for the time being. Taki now still looking for the last hit. Zay gets spotted on the bottom side. Not able to connect off of that. Goes right next to his head. Does manage to pop 1 Vitalia in. Overholding both players. Parry catches fire, forcing out Delani F once again. Still staying in the pocket. Wooey looks like he is going to be posting up for the round. Wants to try to scale up there with a gold rarity weapon. Plus the buff. Tacky though. Still fighting for this skill. 48% on that ultimate. Zay, 1 HP to Dream. Trying to stay alive right now. Weaving everything thrown his way. Tacky goes for the reset. Zay still fighting for his life. Repeating crossbow shots flying on in. F caught it as well to avoid that R&B. Doing a really good job thus far staying alive. And I think he found what he needed here. He's going to go ahead and invest the ultimate. Then to go for him. He's going to get some siphon back there off that ball throw. And now, let's see where he's at. Stays up. There's no way. Comment over. He does manage to find some sorts of sign of life. And now, full reset in. Tacky just going to stop the pressure for now. And players are going to be entering that Rema Yang.
This is tough, bro. That's crazy. My man came out here with 1 HP twice and still lives. And now Zay comes out here with an ultimate cast. It's a healing, and that's all he needed, really. And now it's going to be him getting a full purple armor reset, taking the fight against Tacky for the second time, third time, fourth time. Countered over as many times. LMB comes out. LMB might be coming through. I think Tacky's going to throw 1.0 into the carry. I'm going to be honest. Looking at Zay, whether or not he's going to be looking for the 2.0. Here it is. I called it, bro. I cast the curse. I'm sorry, Tacky. Looking at the F2 coming out here. Looking at the slap. Boink. Remember, that's his only weapon. That's his only melee weapon in his hands. Man went for that.
What?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But he's going to be dead here in just a moment. One cannon shot is all that's needed. Seeing whether or not I can get up. One strike. That's all we need. That's the only range weapon that we can see from Zay here. And another person has shown up here, and the common armor has been acquired.
Wait, you don't get staggered if you're repairing? What was that?
The repair, I think he was looking for animation. I think he was looking for the animation dodge it.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know, boys fighting up.
Sky punch for Wooey though on fist blades. Boy, both fist blades. Gotta make sure to not get parried there. Give this weapon away onto Wooey. The boy's gonna go ahead and invest the Syra ultimate. Not sure we have Temi ult. Yes, we do. We do have Temi ultimate still online there for Wooey. Trying to play around the pillars. Go ahead and invest the ultimate now. Catches him on the wall. The ult's about to go down in 5 seconds. Still applying the pressure off the 2-beam charge. Does not connect this time around. Catches the dazzle there into the focus attack. Going for the whiz. Nice tap dodge there from Boy. It's going to play on the outside of this Tumult ultimate. Only able to pop 1 for free there for Wooey. Going to overhold the Scare Rush. 1, 2, 3 is good there for Boy. Catches Pile. Sky Punch. Now the F called in for the Syra. Going to go ahead and tap dodge back into it. Catches the second Scare Rush. Trying to find a pile. The F called in once again here for Wooey. 10 seconds and counting. Boy needs to find the value right now, but Wooey now, you see him cutting out the pressure, trying to go for the double timeout. Doesn't matter to catch the jump LMBs, placed on top of the pillars, and now both players are going to have that Yang depletion timer on their backs. Yak coming out victorious in his realm, getting that right Tiger's powers. Gold Halberds, gold Nunchucks, gold Pole Sword, Merciless Havoc, Soul Smolder, Side Punch, Palm Lightning. It's full kitted out here for Yak on the Akos. How many eliminations here for Yak? 5. 5 for Yak, 5 for Bijin as well. This is a 2-piece right here. And looking at the overall standings, I believe one of these players was in the top 4, right?
Yeah, top 4 right now for Yak. I think he's in top 3 right now. Actually, no, I think he's second place. Yeah, he is second place, 21.9. Moosey's in third with 20. But for Bijin, he is in 8th, 10. So if he gets 10 eliminations, or like 10 points this game, then he gets skyrocketed to like 4th, at least 4th. But there's still one more game, right? And whether or not these guys can try to surpass to get second place, Zay is still in the lead overall. And I think right now, kind of cooked. If unless Zay, you know, dies now in 6th place, there's only going to be a small, like a big amount of space for Yak to have to start getting up there, and that's if he gets to multiply for 1st place. That's his only catch-up right now. If you know, he's not wishing upon his downfall, but man, is he wishing that Zay goes down now to try to get ahead of the curve, so that way there's catch-up to be earned. And before we go into more Silent Night next round.
Yeah, and there's bounty on Zay as well, but boy, 4 minutes on the timer for that Yang depletion. See what the inventory is looking at. Swift cut, engraving, standard health, attack, damage reduction, jades, gold fist blades, purple halberds in the back pocket. Needs to try to find some source of regression pretty soon with that timer ticking. Moosey and Zay. Moosey, fire arrows, stamina strike, scatter shot, standard attack, jades, purple fan, purple dunnies, purple spear back pocket. Starting to move on in. Tacky's in the mix as well. Oh, he's dead. That was a dead body. Who is that? Oh boy. Boy moves on in. This is probably the worst scenario here for Boy with the 2 Lonnies up. Wooey lurking in the shadows as well. A bit of love tap there for Moosey. Response. Ballista for Zay. I mean, you gotta back on it up. BG still getting active. This time around against Yak. Nice tap dodge to avoid the first leap, but now gets cut off the V2. There, LMB does not connect. Second one is weave there from BG. Goes for the jump LMB. The V2 now connects it for Yak. Little bit of siphon back there off that V2 catch. Yak though, gonna use the time to reposition. Back on up. Needs to go for full reset. And BG as well. Gonna retop off the purple armor ×2. Yak being able to sit inside the zone. Retopping off the white health. Now going for the armor. He'll be forced to start rotating on in. Looks like he is gonna be going deep inside the zone. Rotate right to avoid the pressure there from BG. But BG, as you can see in the mini map, he is closing out that distance still. He has eyes onto Yak. He wants to capitalize off of all that white health being chunked off there from the zone. Oh, Kyle.
Big chances right now. I think Yak is going to be really looking to itch around here. The thing they haven't mentioned is that Vegeta actually has V2 Syra ultimate now, so I'm not sure if Yak went up against him yet. If he's going to be surprised, he's going to be surprised hella, bro. Like V2's 8-second duration. I think he'll get like at least, what, 8 seconds or 8-second ticks. A lot of HP pretty much is going to give it to him. 640 armor actually, or health, and then the Enchanted Dazzle is going to happen for 6 seconds. The powerful dazzle. I'm not sure what's going to happen here, though. The Serene's going to be griefing it out. 1-2, jump LMBs. Garrosh is trying to catch here. Vegeta's going to get caught by the RB. Going to be the case for a little bit. There's V2 variation. 8 seconds. Look at that. Ticks are 80 per tick. 640 overall. If he gets full armor, he's trying to close the distance so he gets the Enchanted Dazzle. There it is. 6 seconds. Make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen.
No.
Wait, that's it. That's it. That's it.
What?
That's all you need to do, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're already right, bro. Enchanted Dazzle, you can get away with some shenanigans. That's why he's using. That's why he's using it in trios, bro. It's nasty in the hands of the wielder.
No way. Zay against Boy. It's like the Syra still has Yay depletion, though. The pressure to be going towards the Syra's way. You have the F called in the back end. Good pistol shots there from Zay. 10-minute ultimate invested. Zay not going to be able to go inside of it for now. Syra ultimate was called in, so they'll give him a little bit of time there to snag up another elimination. Hop on over with Boy. Still in that Syra ultimate form. Looking for the 2 charge beans. Wooey, Moosey, everybody pretty much in the whole lobby looking for the Syra. 1 HP in a dream, and Moosey with the pistol shot is going to confirm the kill there onto Boy. Now with 3 on the board, Zay with 2, Eugene with 6, Wooey with 2, Army Prowl 2-on-1. Dual Blaze spin back into the Winkas. Oh my god! Tries to go for the skill rush. Oh my god! Wait, how do you skill rush off of that? That would have been disgusting.
Wait.
Is that a
Did
skill
he
rush?
actually scare rush? Wait, did he scare rush? I thought it was a blue focus. I was like, wait a second. Whoa.
That looked like a skill rush, unless he went on the wing geyser and just aerial LMB.
I'm a clip that.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go back and watch that.
I'm clipping that. I can watch it back right now.
Alright, let's see it. Wooey.
I
don't know, bro.
I'm watching that. You continue.
Okay. Wooey's gonna fall to Zay. Zay snacks up another one, and then now Zay with 3, top 3. Damage is done, making sure these players don't have a even bigger lead, and if he's able to snag up 2 kills, he can close out that distance if he gets caught up. Probably there off the R&B. Trying to stay up. Gonna use the Wingus. Yeah, I think it was a Wingus into aerial LMB. I don't think it was a scare rush, unless he hit the wall. But yeah, let me know whenever you see it. R&B focus there from the dagger. Can get the damage there onto BG and Zay. Trying to stay alive here in this situation. Lucy starts moving on in. Eugene's gonna be forced to pop the Syra ultimate. These Lanies are just gonna be waiting for this ult to go away. The pressure's gonna be going towards Zay's way. He has no armor currently. Gonna reinvest the ult. Eugene now. Gonna spin back to Wogan Parried. Has the Octa Slash as well, forcing out the Lani ultimate this time around. Moosey now trying to cut out the pressure. Has the F online right once again. Gonna go ahead. Try to contest the Spirit Well. Zay overholds, parries a little bit too early in the back end. Moosey now with the R&B focus there from the Vance. This is the 1.0. Goes for the Octa Slash, but Moosey reads it this time around, forcing out the Syra F. Now the back-to-back R&Bs. Goes for the overhold, gets the damage, and Moosey with the hit. Now Moosey against Zay. R&B focus opener, ×2 there for Zay. The T221, double tap dodge into the LMB Prowl, ACCAs. Gets the Prowl, forcing out the F. Goes for the spin back off the R&B. First ball throw here for Moosey. Zay has F to stay up. Moosey's gonna go ahead and get a full reset in for himself. Zay's gonna play inside the pillar, or inside the hut there in the back end to get a full reset in for himself. Resource picks up here from Moosey from BG's body. Zay now ready to start moving back on in to capture the Spirit Well. Grappling on in. Moosey going for the pistol shot ×2, looking good so far. Going for the jump pair. Both players parry. Click comes in off the lights. Going for the pistol shot once again. 100% accuracy. 4 shot connects. R&B focus connects as well. The damage massive parry there for Moosey. Say now. Be forced to pop this F. Now trying to back on up. Has to ult online. But Musi, go ahead. Try to cut the ankles. Goes through the other side of the doorway. Looks like Zay's gonna be able to pop one powder in. Now, movement game has to be strong here for Musi. Try to catch up to Zay with the terrain here. Being able to have all these walls and windows. Scare rush through. Like he is gonna be being able to get another powder in as well. This is the 1.0 off the R&B. This is the second big parry for Zay this time around. He's gonna snag on the purple fan. Forcing out the after from Delani. Just to follow it. Spins it back to avoid getting parried. Zay now staying in the pocket. Both players, when it is out, cancels. And will be proud. Forcing out Delani after from Zay. Now the Delani ultimate is gonna be invested in for Zay. Gets the damage in the corner. Back to back into the goalie stands as well. Doesn't re-pick up the ball for the jungle. And Musi now has his chance there to stay in this fight. Double tap dodges out the doorway. Sends it once again. Doesn't catch off the second ball throw. Gonna use the TP to get in the pocket once again. Now the 1-2. Zay lets it loose once again. Sends the LB focus. Soulbreak not good. Goes for the R&B instead. One for the goalie stance. Doesn't connect. And it looks like it's gonna be another reset between both of these players.
It literally is. I think 1-2 into the 3-piece. Oh my god, he did it. He went to the vertical, the opposite direction. The horizontal is going to be free for the combo breaker, but for Zay right now, all it is a matter of whether or not he can bait out a grapple so he can get 3 damage. There's 2.0. 1.0 action next. Nope, not going to see it. F1 in the face value of the opponent is going to look for the hold check and the R&B. The lethal jab is good. Muzi gets the elimination. Zay goes down. 5 eliminations for Muzi. Taking the multiplier, taking most likely the MVP. Actually, yes, he will
so,
get the
yeah,
MVP.
yeah. Mhm.
So he comes out with 9 points with Broski and Lowski with a 1.5 and 7.5. So Muzi comes out MVP. 5 points for Zay in that round. Still seeing, that fight between Bajin and the Dazzle against Yak, tough. But power that comes out of there gives Yak a little bit more room. He's at 6 points right now, earned this game. Same, nearly to the same as Zay, but decide the factor who's gonna be first place overall.
Score's gonna be updated soon.
I'm open.
He's looking. He's looking. Did you get the confirmation on what happened? I kind of stayed in there because I was hoping you were like.
Oh, he jumped LB.
Jump let me. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Bro, my upload. You ready for my upload? You ready for this?
Yeah.
4.81, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, it's close game 6.
It is cooked.
All right, let me show some love to the side. Never with the raid. Thank you so much, Never. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you for raiding me. Don't know why you would do that, but still, thank you. Really appreciate it. Sifu with a follow. Alan Ren with a follow. Bayako with a follow. Tanjiro with no for the follow. Mr. Sus with the follow. Dan Moore with the follow. Saga with the follow. SCCCCC11 with the follow. Solo with the follow. Yo with the follow. Thank you guys.
Wait, we got 20 minutes invites upload, bro.
You said what?
I'm going to test stream after we finish the EU because I want to see if my shit's rocking or not locking.
But
Because, man, for 4 to 20 in just like a millisecond, bro, we take those. We'll run it again.
I got 3 streams up right now. Hey, 1070 Ti going crazy right now.
No, that 1070 Ti is like mass.
1070 Ti pumping right now. Not gonna lie.
And that's a North American 1800 type GPU right there.
That's
That thing works.
no, I'm not gonna lie. You know, back then they used to make them a lot better.
Yeah, like a cost
Yes.
per ratio or like cost per performance. Yeah, no, or like performance per fucking score. I don't even get it. Yeah, I don't get it. It is really good back then versus now, where it's like, oh, AI. I'm like, what the?
I don't like the 50
What you
series.
talking about?
I don't like it.
Yeah, 40 series. 40 series was the last V8 engine, bro.
For real. It's like supercars going from gas to electric.
Exactly. It's like the Mustang going ahead and an SUV, bro. Like, what happened? Where did we go from here?
Yeah. So rough. You know how they do box opening in CS tourneys? I'm gonna do one right now.
Oh shit! On stream?
On stream. Oh.
Unlucky. If only you could do that. If only you could do that for the extremes, like the star collections, if they have an infinite amount. Gonna be us.
Not no more.
Not
Star
more.
collections.
One day for the extreme. I'm like, whoa.
That's crazy. Holy Wally. Close though. Moosey has to have a pop-off game again.
Dude, a pop-off
Yak
game?
too.
I understand it, man. Yeah, no, Yak needs to get first place, right? Like I said.
Yeah.
Whoever gets MVP, like this is 6.3 points. This is if Zay griefs, and Zay knows not to grief. Ain't no way Zay's gonna throw that 1-2-3 blue focus in the face 2 times in a row, bro. I'm calling right now. He better not, because in this case scenario, once he dies the first time, he's camping out the second line. He's got to. He's got to be careful, because like between Yak and Moosey, like all they need is like a 6-point game, a 6-kill game, first place, they win. And that's only if Zay doesn't get anything greater than 2 kills or 3 points. And that's just out of his nose box, just straight up. And I think if Zay gets this though, he's gonna be safe. He's shoulders down. He doesn't need to worry. Because he was mentioning to me, he was talking like, yo, can we do the trios like tomorrow? Because then they start to focus, for the days. And this is the time to focus for solo players primarily. Hybrid gamers though, guys who are playing solos and trios, they have 2 things to worry about: getting their team qualified for themselves, for them, and then for themselves. So
We got picks real quick. Locked in the game.
yeah, I'm gonna water.
All right, go ahead.
Run me by the picks. Run me the picks.
Alrighty, let's see it.
I'll go mobile.
Last game of the day here for the EU Week 3 Scrim Finals. We got Wooey on Shayo for Game 6. Ryomen locking in that Lonnie. We have Yak and G41 both locking in that Kylan. Zay and Moosey locking in that Liam for their last game. Trex on the Valda. Predator on the Justina. We have Bejeen on the Akos. Boy on the Syra. Lexan locking in that Viper, and Tacky coming in hot here with a Tumult for their last game. Mind Game and Never. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you. And once again, thank you for the rating, Never. Thank you. Locked in with our last game of the day. This is a lot up for grabs right now. Looking at overall standings, Zay is in the lead with 35.3, but we have Moosey with 29, and also Yak with 27.9. So if either Moosey and Yak have a pop-off game, and somehow Zay manages to get eliminated fairly early, or with not a lot of kills and early as well, could really be a big deciding factor of who's gonna take this solo scrim home. Update the game for everybody.
It really does become one of those situations. It's just like, can someone earn those Earth off drop fights? We don't know the spawns. Only the players do. And then when we spawn in, we'll know what the spawns are.
Yeah.
If everyone's deciding to spawn in a populated gold area like Celestia, Liam's are gonna have a field day, bro. I'm being 100% serious. Either a Liam spawns in that one Firefly northwest of Celestia, or they play the slow game and get all their ultimates ready to go from the Firefly southeast. And then that's where other players are gonna be wanting to spawn in regardless. And if those fight in succession for one player over the other, in this case, if it's either Yak, it's either Moosey, or if it's Zay, those guys can take that first kill, go ahead, run to the shop with the money amount of gold. But spawns, let me see that map real quick, because I need to know where these guys are. Oh my. All right, run it.
This is rough. This is rough because Yak is already in the pocket against T41. Now manages to snag up a blue armor and a blue staff early in this game. If he's able to snag up this elimination, he needs to do it as quickly as possible. This is an isolated fight here in the top side of the map here towards the middle. Massive parry there for Yak. Gonna go ahead and close out a distance, swap it on over to the common. Flying eyes there off that parry to make sure G41 doesn't have a weapon to grab. Still no weapon. Gets cut off a Prio. Forcing out the Kylan F. Now it's gonna go ahead. Let's go for the scare rush. Recatch his Prio. Be big extension. It's not gonna kill though, even with the air R&B. Let's for the jump on the B instead. Massive parry, and that's gonna be enough damage there for Yak. And Yak now picking up the first kill of the game.
Yep, and Lexan picking up the Viper is a premier pick. Grapple Bump comes out here for the longsword. Yeah, it is. Look at this, man. If he picks up this longsword, though, for a Viper, gets caught by the parry, though. F2 is available right now for Lexan to push back. Get tap dodge. And he ult rocks. Perfect timing, too. It just came up. Mitigation's going to keep him alive. Gets blocked extreme. Goes for the hold of the meter dump. And then R&B, boom. And then 1-2, boom. 1-2-3. Nope, going to see someone coming in the backside. And he's going to escape this. Let's take a look and see about Taki's fight. Because who is he going up against? Who is the griefer? Lexan backing off him here. And it looks like Taki's going to get caught by the 1-2. Or actually seeing about the F1 from this. Throws out the whisk throw. Hoping to see whether or not he can actually space up here. Not get caught in the grapple sacker. Nice spoke too soon. There's the Liam ultimate coming from Moosey. Orb comes in the opposite direction. The F2 comes down against Taki. He's going to go ahead and get that +1. Lexan with 2 kills. Obos gets catapulted on. And with that, Moosey still has to take the time right now to look to reset.
Run back. Yak and G41. I mean, Yak will take these if he can get this elimination. He has that Temi online as well. Pilot ult should be up pretty soon as well. As we see it, he's around 80% there in the raise department. Gonna go ahead and proc those storm forms. ×2. He's in the follow-up. Of course, another Colin F. Now, Go ahead and try to back on up. Goes for the scare rush. Doesn't connect. Overholds that. Still eats up the damage. Now the health pool is even between both of these players. The 1-2 goes to parry for both players as well. Sends it, gets parried, and Yak now is going to respond. Jump LB for the extra damage as well on the ground. Catches Pile to the raw uppercut. Oh my god, nearly connects there. It almost dropped, but the jump LB was enough there for the elimination.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. 100% though.
Oh.
And you know what's crazy? I know chat's like, yo, this is exactly what I've been waiting for. This is exactly what I've been waiting for in those fights. And now we're looking at Lexin holding out to get a parry. Oh my god, the tap dodge was immaculate. He's got himself for the 1-2s. If he can get LMB again, Trex is gonna have to pop the up combo. Get an ultimate, bro. He's holding for an rocket too. I'm telling you, Trex is gonna go ahead, go down here. Lexin's up to 3 eliminations. Boy taking a fight against Muzi in the distance right now with the Syro ultimate active. Has it on the V1 variation, gets the orb. Beautiful. Muzi gets dropped at level 2 beam, not a problem. Now we're gonna have to see whether the level 2 comes out again. No, it won't. But Boy still has enough time to go for another orb. Remember, this orb reaches 50 meters. He throws it. That's all right. Still has chances to chase this down while Lexin fights up credit.
That would have been insane if he would have dazzled him there, but Lexin still, he's doing the star/Fawn right now. Doing the star/Fawn. Make sure nobody gets these kills. He's running up right now with 3. Has the Viper ultimate there onto Creditor. Be able to invest a lot of damage. Bit parry there from Creditor. Spins it back. Just cut off with the last hits there off the Dragon Slayer from that parry. Creditor 1 HP in a dream. Trying to stay alive here in this situation. The click comes in, but Musi now snagging up that elimination, picking up the first one in the game. Now he has Lexin in his eyesight. Be able to get that grapple bump into the jump LMBs. The F invested there from Lexin. Trying to go inside of Celestia. Let's go for the scare rush game. Be able to overhold. Musi has out advantage. Lexin's been doing this all day long, being able to get those counter grapples to avoid the full pressure from these players. Keeps doing 180s into those counter grapples, which really has been working very well for him throughout these games.
Yeah, it has been intensely, and that's something that some of these players take in terms of strategy. And hey, right, Numza, for instance, loves the counter grapples, bro. They say if they lose that, I lose myself, my identity. Yeah, he's speaking bars, bro. He got poetry. I think one thing that comes out for it is also just a mix up for those range type weapon players. You know, they go with the hot shots. 1.0 comes out here though in this fight. This is Bajin versus Yak, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, this is big.
No.
Yeah, this is gonna be a pause, but we're gonna have to see the F2 come out here. LMB comes out for the uppercut. Not gonna have any extensions. The combo breaker comes in. The LMBs again.
No.
Yak goes down completely for the first life. Roast Milowski, Bajin. Burning out one of the people in the lobby that had the most kills, or at least second place for most kills, because Lexington first as that Viper. Now Muzi takes up a fight against Boy right now. Both shots between both shots. I'm not sure how many flaming cages. Oh my goodness, all the flaming cages, all the flags are available right now for Muzi if he finds himself in a grandiose position.
Forces out the Syref. This is big. Musi needs to try to pick up this elimination. Needs to close out that distance there from Yak. Yak does get taken out, but he's still in game 6. This is LMB focus. Terrain there, his favorite to avoid getting up that damage there. From that LMB focus. Sends it the second time around. Gets the damage. Now the Liam O is going to come into play. And go ahead and iframe there with the Syro ultimate because the sign was up there. I just seen it. This is good.
Yeah, the flaming cages, bro. They're there too, bro. I was like, oh, he saw it finally. I was waiting to see if Muzi's going to notice it. He sees another one here. If this chase is done, dude, no, he can turn this around, bro. Oh my god, the dazzle almost hit him.
Oh.
Dude, that was a little scary, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm watching this from Muzi's point of view, bro. It's a horror movie.
Yak goes top left of the map near Sunwing. Does have SGR. There are some Fireflies on the map. I'm not sure if he spotted that to the right hand side. That was still available, but it looks like he's gonna go ahead, just wait this out. Picks up the Firefly on this side of the tree. Gonna wait up for the Rumble Yang. Lexin against Bijin though. Aggression. Very hard aggression. Both of these players. Lexin's gonna go ahead and snag up the Yang pass. Waiting to take this Rumble Yang. We have Bijin in the back end. Potential still applying pressure. He is gonna grapple on in. Waiting for the proper opportunity. Bijin. A little bit of mind games here off the scare rush. Catch off the F2. Raw uppercut. Could have gone for the full extension. LMB is a little bit too early there. One of those situations where the terrain comes into play. Have to lace some of the moves, but recatches Pile off the flying eyes this time around. This would be a lot of damage here. The follow-up 1-2. Re-uppercuts there for the Prio. Oh my god. Forces him down the terrain into the R&B. Forcing out the Viper ultimate here from Lexin. No counter grapple. Goes for the shotgun burst instead. Into the F shotgun hit there. And now Lexin re-snags up the pass with 10 seconds remaining. Still apply the pressure. The F2 is good, but the terrain there from Lexin to avoid getting hit off that. He is going to be able to get re-caught up once again in this corner. Bijin, flying knives in play. Lexin manages to say, oh my god.
Dude, I'd be tense
Oh
right now. And
my
Lexington was like,
God.
please don't catch his LMB. I swear on everything, on my Yeezys that he bought for $20 online, bro. I'm telling you. This is going to be the case. Lexington's going to be bringing himself here inside the Romy Yang, but his opponent is going to be Wooey. And guess what? Wooey isn't going to have none of this. He's a Shio. Lexington's going to have to burn him out quick. The grapple bump is good. The R&B's connected. The jump LMB, not so much. But he goes into an immediate ult proc of Menace to Society.
Ooh. Jump bees, jump bees, jump bees, jump bees, jump bees. Lexington's not gonna get a lot of value with that. It's gonna proc the shield, Shayo shield there. See it now. The Scare Rush gonna connect as well there for the Shayo. Catches the one underground. Lexington drops very low. 25% on that white HP. No online. Does have the F though. Shayo, oh, it's about to run out pretty soon, I believe. Popped it very early. Cannon shots flying on in. Catches off the last one. Goes on in with the F. And double jump here for the Scare Rush. And he hit off the LMB Prowl. Now Lexington go ahead and respond with the R&B in a way. In a way.
Nah,
Go
I don't think
ahead.
about it.
No.
I didn't want to think about it, bro. Moosey's fight, though. It's happening right now. Wait,
Oh,
you're
this is
watching Yak,
top
too,
three.
Top three, baby. Look at the Liam Orb,
Yeah.
though. This is huge for Moosey.
big.
3, 2, 1. He can't even get an orb into a throw cast. He can't even do it. That's gonna be it. He got his F1 though. Oh my god, he got that.
Oh!
He got that.
No way!
He got that.
No way! Carousel connects there. Off the. Oh, nah.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Nah.
Legal.
Nah.
I'm breaking. You breaking my heart.
I'm breaking my keyboard.
Is that possible, bro?
Wow. Wow. Wooey against Moosey. This is big for Moosey though. Moosey currently, how many eliminations? 2. Needs to try to close out the distance. Ooh, catches B2. Oh, the
Flame
cage.
cage? No,
There.
it's not there. It's not there. Not there. It's not here. I'll get caught. This next orb is gonna be a little bit swanky. There it is. Okay, what are we gonna do about this? Cause my man, he only gonna need to heal, and then he's gonna have to throw you. Oh, Freedom Fighters. There we go. There is Lexington, and the ultimate comes out here. I'm worried about whether or not Wooey's gonna get any value off of this ultimate, but I doubt it, right? Because there's so much open areas, and these guys are using the trees to just heal out here. Too good to be true. It's not good for Wooey. I'm looking at seeing whether or not he can get the LMB. There it is. LMB. Oh. Okay, looking for the LMB catch up here. He does get the jump LMB. He doesn't confirm anything from the army. That's all right. But he is forcing Moosey not to throw any attacks. There's a V1. That's a shield throw and a half. Can we throw it? No, we're not going to be able to do so. But Moosey's now at the point right now with half HP. He's still got Vermilions. He's still chilling. But I'm looking at Lexington right now and seeing whether or not he's actually going to get any sort of value off this member. He's got a Yang depletion. He's got a timer on his clock right now, and he's got to have to look towards the Yoink and not hope to God that Wooey comes in, F1 knocks him back and steals the soul blue. I'm calling it, but this is going to be the case. Switching on over, Boy versus Yakarino.
This is big because Yak already loses a lot of HP there. The armor's completely gone. Plus 25 that white health. He has Boy on his trail. Tacky as well now joining the mix. Yak needs to try to stay alive here with currently with 2 kills on the board. Cannot be eliminated this early. Creditor against Boy going at it. Do have CNF. Let's put a weave on the side. You good, but now the follow-up is still gonna connect there for Boy onto Creditor, plus the overhold off the fan. Justina ultimate now is gonna be invested as well. Go ahead and invest 2 dashes for the distance, but Boy, go ahead and invest the Syra ultimate. Trying to retreat to the no ult zone. Is going to be able to pop it, I believe. A little bit of step over there. Doesn't pop it. It's gonna continue to full grapple on out. Tacky though on the chase. Hopping on over Tacky on the Tumult. Seeing if he get the kind of grapple. You said what?
Look at this grapple count, bro. Man got 1 grapple to his name, bro. He's on the, he got the EBT card. That's an NA reference. All right, listen. I think one thing that gives Tacky a little bit of opportunity. Wow, my man looking at himself. Shit, you know this hat clean, bro. My man said, "Yo, this hat looking kind of crisp."
The hat?
Yeah.
How many of y'all got the hat? I know y'all got the hat. They're probably mad at me now.
They probably mad at me. They saw Seb's hat. Like, man, I'm not mad. They got the pouting emo, you know, crossed arms. And
Yeah.
sitting back on the mattress chair. All right, we're done. We got Yak though. 70 seconds on the clock. He's got to get the kill, man. I don't even care how you're gonna do it. You can throw 1-2s. Look at this R&B. I knew it. I felt it. You saw the opening? Oh, the whole. Oh my God! Wait.
No.
Oh, you can't get it. I can't believe.
He needs powders. He needs the powders and he needs his grapples. He needs everything from this body.
There's nothing on that body though. That's the problem.
Oh no.
You're almost gonna pick it up. like, yo, this thing got nothing. This man had no armor patterns. That's what Ryoman was looking at.
Unlucky.
Unlucky for sure. Muzi though is at 2 eliminations. He's still okay. He's going to go ahead towards the Yang game. No one's taking this one near the daily limit. Lexen 2.0 to the face here by Ryoman. Okay. Okay, 2 gonna know for Shotgun Blast. I don't know, man. He's gonna get himself caught out of the circle. Now the ultimate's active.
First ball throw. Connects as well. Let's go to follow up. And Taki with elimination there. Comes right back in. This is good for Taki. Now, full follow up. Aerial R&B as well onto Ryoman. He's gonna go ahead and snag up the bloom as well. Stopping the pressure there. Gonna get caught off of this. Has to F to avoid the shotgun burster off the flying knives. Throws on the whisk. Ryoman creating the distance here in the no O zone. Trying to go for a quick reset in. Drop Wallaby is good though. Ryoman's gonna be forced to pop this F. Mid-range of this weapon, man. So good. Over time to see it. Being able to get those mid to long range focus attack. Go ahead and lock him down. Tim Ultimate now called in. Overholds. Shotgun burst. Big parry from Taki. That's gonna be the elimination. And now Taki with 4. Shutting down everybody. Be able to see who's next. Yak. He's trying to get active. They're going for the Spirit Well though. See what Yak has got going on. Looks like he's gonna reposition for the Realm of Yang. Already has the pass. Waiting for it to open, I believe. He'll probably potentially get more resources. He's still low. I mean, look at this. He got nothing to his name.
Yeah, I know, bro. I know. He's living on swipe support right now, the coupons. Otherwise, Gene, Wooey, they're going crazy right now in terms of Romy Yang. And I think right now for the Akos v Shail, this is kind of in Wooey's favor. He's got a 9 inches. Okay, Blistering Edge. I like it. Apparently, we're going to lose all our HP because that just took down all his armor.
So much damage. Akos Ultimate now invested here for BG. Gonna be able to shield proc this. Gotta be aware of the V2. There it is. Does manage to connect there onto Wooey. Ooh. Catches the shield throw there off the jump. V2 once again good for BG. A little bit of siphon back off of that. Now trying to create the distance. Ult's about to be running out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gone. So wait this out. Pressure still from Wooey. Being able to get the damage. Jump on the beast. Times 2 F to lock him down in place. Goes for the Scare Rush. Nice tap dodges, but doesn't even matter. Just unfortunate.
I was hoping to see if he was going to roll out.
Oh, this is big.
Enough to get the LMG. Yeah, you're watching that too, right?
Yes, this is big.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, good tap dodge. Big parry.
Ooh.
Big chance right now for the second orb, right? 3, 2, 1. Slide uppercut confirmed.
Ooh.
Okay, what are we doing about this, though? We got a slide uppercut, right?
Yes, we have to.
Right? No. We have to.
Oh,
no.
Phantom Su.
That's it. 3 eliminations right now. Okay. So he knocked down Zay, which means that Zay needs to get rid of himself of the Yang depletion. And then, of course, he only has 2 eliminations. He goes down in 6. Muzi needs the next 4 kills. Nah, he needs every single kill after this. He needs to kill Zay, and he needs to kill every other person in the lobby. And he might have a chance. And I'm saying might. And I'm doing the calculations. I think it's a low ball chance. But it's still a chance. It's still theory. Like if he gets 6 eliminations, right, or 5, if he gets 8 eliminations, he gets a 1.2. It means he goes to 9.6, 3 point. That's 12.6 points, right? 12.6 on the 29 that he has right now, or mean that he would end up actually going ahead and being at 40 points, and he would surpass. Say he was at 35.3 with 2 eliminations. That means he's only at 3 points. That means he's at 38.3. That means that he doesn't even need that. He only needs like 7 to 9 points. He only needs 9 points to win. Oh man, this is dangerous, bro. Calling it out. I'm not saying anything left.
For the cast, Kirsten. For the cast,
Yep.
Kirsten.
Sorry.
So I'm looking at this, right? Musi, Zay both on the Liams, and it looks like Musi is the one controlling the tempo right now. Wooey as well. Looking at BG. BG drops all that armor. This is still possible here for Musi. Be forcing out Ako's ultimate. Catches both players onto the V2. The splash damage there onto Wooey. Musi eating up the majority of the damage there. Hopping over with BG. BG. Oh, about to run out pretty soon. Around 10 seconds. Be able to create a little bit of distance here. Cannon shots flying on in. You see Zay, Wooey, Musi, Taki. Everybody starting to move on up here onto the Akos. Akos gonna have a little bit of time there for the leeway to try to retreat. Has the terrain here in these trees for the movement game. Aerial LMBs. I remember in the beginning when you were able to do this with Greatsword, I thought it was the most satisfying thing in the game.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Crazy. Blink comes on out. Gonna see some shop purchases coming through here as well in the back line, but in the meantime, while Eugene's fighting for his life, every other person has approach the scene. Dan shot still coming out here. Looking at the F2 midair. It's a free baller ultimate coming out here. He needs to time this so well. Oh my god, he almost got it right there. He comes out here, moves into parry. That's elimination right there. That's elimination one. White Tiger's prowess. He's giving the Soul Bloom because he wants to make sure this fight lasts out for a long while. I know that. Like, here's the thing, right? He gave the Soul Bloom because he needs this to last. He needs this game to last. He can't force Zay to take unpredictable actions such as, you know, fighting him outright just because he needs to get the kill. He wants to force everyone to this calm mindset of not taking fights against one another unless it's absolutely necessary, in which case it's not absolutely necessary. He just gave the Soul Bloom to a player that, you know, matter of fact, needs to just go ahead and just, you know, chill out until endgame circle. That's it. That was, see, now I can explain that to chat, you know, going through the, man, he can't believe he gave him the Soul Bloom. You know, I'm like, listen, I got you. I'm gonna explain why. That's the case. That I can explain. That one I can explain now. All right, I'm done yapping.
Say he's done. There you go. Pressure stopped for now, though. Oh, catches Yak. Okay, this could be bad here for Yak. Looks like Zay might get this player focused now. See, I want to stay with Musi because Musi the one that has a lot on the line right now. Yeah, he has a lot on the line. Needs to make sure he gets the last and final hit. Still applying pressure onto Yak. Yak has the tree line. Gonna go ahead and grapple on out completely. Yeah, Musi still has eyes onto that player Zay as well. Yak at the back end. You know the damage off the cannon shots. Backs off the second. This Rupture Gale. Second burn damage, as we see it there. Top bar above that player's name. Connects with a second one. Go ahead and counter grapple. Forcing out the Colin F. I don't know if the ult online. It looks like it's not for a second there. I think he's a little bit more rage there. No, I think it's full now. He is good. If it does get a little bit too bad for him to say. Gonna go ahead. Continue to pressure. Yak though, with immaculate movement here, making sure these players have to work super hard to catch this player. Does lose pretty much all that purple armor. One block left there on the purple rarity armor. Go ahead. Release the blue focus attack. Still playing the tree lines. Full chase down. Grapple is gonna be forced to pop this Kylo ultimate. And this is exactly what these players were looking for. Yak's gonna use it to retreat here in this situation. Kylo guard procced as well. Drop down from Zay. Drop down from Musi. Musi still trying to full chase. Oh my god. Yak is making him work for it.
Yeah. Literally is, and now it's up to the case right now. Who's gonna get the last hit confirmation? Musi's in the top tree line. He doesn't see much. The Valiant Challenger is still in effect right now, so vision is gonna be given to Zay, so he knows exactly at nearly all times where the opponent's gonna be, especially for this Kylan, aka Yak. And Yak got a full reset nearly. All right, look at this. Armor's at 75% capacity. Gets a clink off of this. Pretty sure that in distance, Musi's just gonna see what is happening here. Finds himself though finding out Wooby, and Wooby's in the Shio game. I don't know if we want to take a fight against the Shio because like when she pops ult. She's gonna full aggressive, bro. RMB comes out here. We get parried. Oh, that was clean. And looking at Muzi right now, he's gonna have to stave this Yang. Or no, this is a regular Spirit Web. He's gonna have to get the Spirit Web up. Heck, what I hope for is that he ults. He gets a chance of ulting before he clears it. And I don't know. Will we take that risk? Are we taking that risk? Or are we just gonna clear it? What are we gonna do? We're taking it. We're taking this buff. Hopefully go through. Here it is. Mystic Bite's gonna be a crew. We're gonna get the full ultimate. I'm just saying. If he had a little bit more damage done earlier, he would have gotten his Yang, his ultimate for the second time. Regardless, he still got it.
What is wrong with his face, bro?
Well, whose face? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Umuzi's? I'm pressing J right now. I'm pressing J right now.
Bro, why was he staring at me like that? Babusi now, getting aggressive out to Wooey. Wooey overholds. Nice cross up there. Ooh, he's gonna weave that as well. Beautifully done. Now looking fine. Wooey overholds, doesn't release this time around. We use a shadow step off the LMB focus there. Close out the distance. Wooey starts very low in the health department in the back end. Yak now starting to move on in. Lose attacks there from Taki onto Wooey. Wooey's gonna try to retreat, and now the tables have turned. Musi has a lot of damage thrown his way. Sends the RMB follow up, goes for the parry, doesn't connect this time around. Able to get clipped off the raw uppercut there from Yak. Now it's gonna be forced to back on in. Yak applying pressure. Tables have turned. Reset in here for Yak. Musi being able to pop one battalion in, or that's a powder. Random Bane spawns in. This can be really dangerous here. This situation. Be able to back on up. Retop off the armor. Repair the weapon as well. He needs it. But Wooey against Yak in the pocket. Oh, Bane spawning right between both of these players. Go for the pile. The 1-2 Yak. Applying a little bit of damage there onto Wooey. Goes for the jump parry. Uses the F to avoid the full damage off that focus attack. You see Musi still in the mix. Needs to try to capitalize off of these third-party situations. Shotgun burst is good. Overhold to the back end. Cannon shot starting to fly on in there from Lucy. Both players parry. Yak drops very low in the health department. Gets the follow-up stagger. And Wooey with the last hit. He's going to be snagging up that elimination. Now it's going to be Wooey against Musi.
Yeah, this is dangerous right now, right? We're looking at the F combo breaker still available for Wooey. Still seeing this Moonbane in the next 20 seconds. Army from attacking in the back line. We're forcing this fight inside his area. You know it's going to work well with this Liam ultimate. I need to understand what's going to be happening here because Taki's going to be trying to start disrupting this Liam. He wants to make sure that there's no valley off this Liam. In this case, Muzi. Muzi's going to have to walk inside the Moonbane range, and now it's going to be at 9 seconds. Oh my goodness, no slap, no mock-up. Now we're going to look for the RMBs. The catch-ups are good here. Zay not having a worry about the combo breaker. Gets a full continuous jump LMB into the RMB, and I'm thinking right now is Muzi's opportunity getting focused by the lobby. This is tough. This is tough. Find the orb, but there's no Moonbane. He's gonna have to hit someone else here. He finds out where Wooey was and gets pistol shot by Taki. The lobby is taking control. I feel like Mystic Might is just that debuff, you know? Even though you have it and you have a buff now, bro. Everyone sees it. Bro, it's one of the lesser buffs in that. Muzi gets a full reset on the armor. Gets health checked on. Realize in that burn, it might be the only reason he goes down here, and that is gonna be the case. Element to RMB, 1-2, Taki gets elimination. Now kicking him out. Now it's gonna be the case. Top 3 in the lobby, Wooey, Taki, Zay. One element to the next, going to see Zay going off against Wooey is the last target, and that Shy ultimate is an active use while the multiple still is available.
Knowing who's in your group right there, I mean, that's a perfect situation. You see Zay stop getting aggressive in the start of this end circle, and Musi was forced to stay in the pocket and go for those third parties to try to close out the distance there from that first place winner being Zay. And Zay just completely backs on up, makes sure he makes it to the top 3, catches V2 ball, gets parried, gonna swap on over to the staff. Still gonna apply the pressure there from the palm line and there from Wooey as well. Stuck between both of these players, Taki and Wooey. Not sure what position they're at now, but with 5 and 4, don't think they were close because 5th place was around 20 points opposed from Zay. So looks like Zay might be taking this one home, even with 2 eliminations. We're gonna have to wait and see how the multiplier looks, but see Taki still looking for the Liam. Zay's gonna wait this out. We're gonna get full reset in the back end as well, repairing all the weapons. Going in and retopping off the cold armor as well. Zay still getting looked at by both of these players. Go ahead. Got a response here with a cannon. Does connect onto Taki. Wooey as well with a cannon in hand. Waiting this out. Zone 6 friends in 10 seconds. Both of these players full locking on to the Liam in the lobby, making sure doesn't get any more value here for this game 6. Being able to scare rush on top. Trying to see if we can find a repair on the flying knives. Durability on that weapon is very low. See him still kiting over and over. Same T branch. Waiting for the zone to start closing. Zay. Inside the hut. Wait this out. Wooey now. Swapping over to the flying knives. Flying kick. Sends it. Lets it known that he does have Cyan Fang. Now just waiting this out, but it's gonna be looking rough here for Zay.
I think, I mean, now it's all about timing for someone not to chase him down, and no one's chasing him down, so he's mad chilling right now. Looking to see whether I can kind of space up here. Drops into a drop RMB. 1-2. Switches back to the F1, looking at to see whether I can get the LMB RMB. Hopefully see if the scare rush is going to be worthwhile. The RMB's from the backline. He saw it from Taki. He's keeping a nice notion on the tree line. The only problem is once he gets caught by 1 RMB, he can get pushed out, and Zay actually running out of the zone. Not taking any opportunity right now to distinguish that.
He got the kill. Pistol shot's good.
Got him. Yeah, Asaki's gonna be coming out here. Seemingly there is gonna be that 1v1, and I'm not even sure. Shio versus the Mulch is gonna be the last one. It's a multiplier for Taki to get first place, though. You kind of maxed it, especially with 7 kills. That's all if Wooey doesn't come out here with the smack-a-doodle-doo. Looking at whether the LMB comes up, 1-2s, holds out for 3, bakes it out, goes for 1.0. It's released for the shotgun blast and still holds on for another LMB. That's it. F1 comes out, gets a rooftop, throws a whiff throw right boink there, and just in case, Wooey go for cannon shot instead. Remember, he's got the rough to kill burn. Could have procced it out for the healing deficiency. Very nice, nasty with that kick, gets caught. Zap sums through. Oh my goodness, the extension does not get through. The combination is the ultimate, and now Taki finds another parry. Gets himself to the 2.0 inside of the whisk wall. No, there's no room for Wooey to stand on. Loses all his energy, gets special shot to death. Oh, wait a second. What are we doing here? Oh, okay, never mind. We're still okay. And now it's going to be the last hit. The RMBs, last final hit. C8. What do you think? What are you thinking?
It's rough. I mean,
it's rough?
Yeah, F on cooldown. Wooey needs to stay in the pocket. Has the last shield throw left. He's gonna be able to weave it as well. Looks like this is gonna be Tacky's game here, unless gets the overhold that he does with gold rarity pulse sword. Inside the zone, he's gonna be taking a lot of white HP. The whistle connects, overholds the focus attack, gets the damage, forcing out the Shayo F. Blister Nest is gonna get parried, plus elimination there for Tacky. And I'm wondering if is LMB uppercut true on flying knives? Can Shayo still pop ultimate there? On fly knives?
Like a soft off of that.
Is it soft shoe?
I think if he went for a second LMB, I think he could get it. You can confirm it.
Because he caught he caught a parry near the wall. So I was thinking he could have just raw uppercut and full extend there off of that. But I didn't know. I don't know if that's soft shoe.
Yeah. Let me look. I got the clip. I'm pulling it back. Yeah, I seen it.
And we got Pantheon.
And we got Pantheon. Yep. Game 6. I'm waiting for them to upload. Let me remind. Actually, you know what? Let me export to that and then remind.
Yeah, Zay takes it.
Yep. 38.8. First place. Smoothie in second, 34.5. 31.9 for Yak. Tacky for 21.9 in fourth. Eugene for 19.5 in fifth. And Ryoman for 18.3 in sixth. Remember, top 6 gets payout. Right? Like, top 6 payout. Boom. Big time. Still, though, even with that, Lexington's in 7th, 15.5. 8th place for Hex Wooey for 13. Bowie for a boy 11.8 in 9th. G41 with 11 points in 10th, and then SGR for 8.5 in 11th, and then for 12, Predator for 6.5. It's gonna be the overall, right? And like the pick fans are also there, so everyone can like study it out. But Zay earns himself that Jacob qualifier spot. That's pretty much guaranteed. That's pretty much him getting himself locked in for when those days happen later on this year. And for everyone else, it's going to be a second stage of getting into the next scrim, participating. It's a good time. It's a good time. That was close though. Like Muzi was able to kind of come through in game 6 with that high position mark with 4 eliminations and 4th place. Had he had gotten Zay out sooner, or Zay had been knocked out sooner and not been focused out, I think Muzi would have been able to get some status. He was at one point, he was in the lower placement, but then he just got up drastically. Still having a lot of opportunities to see those guys failing in and out. He was just got the better catch up, and I think in Hollow Rock we saw that into game 5, where Muzi was able to kind of work himself out for first place, especially considering he was going to get Zay there in the final circle, in the final fight. Padoria though, for game 4, you know it's SG, Muzi still comes out here with those 10 points, that was his biggest MVP, but Zay still coming out here, even though Zay didn't get a single, but even though Zay only had 1 MVP game today, which was the first game, 15 points, he's still proving up points to start to scale out, and then all of a sudden go first place. No one's really doing anything about it. It's tough. It's what it is. Man got the $1,000 though, USD though. If it was 1,000 pounds, bro, 1,000 quid. Huh. You know, I'm talking about, I got that money, bro. I got money. Like, you want to chat about win condition? Got it.
Alrighty. Let you guys catch up. Then we'll be passing on over. That's going to conclude our EU solo stream. Zay, once again, is going to be the one coming out victorious here for week 3 of the EU solo scrims. Snagging up that first, I believe this is first solo stream, right? For EU?
This is the second one.
Second one? Who won first?
First was,
Good question, good question.
Even Yak, I think Yak got first.
Oh, it was Yak? Yeah. Okay, so Yak already confirmed his spot for the J Cup qualifier, as well as BWG say. So both of these players already have a slot, right? Because week 1 did count as well.
Yep. Oh wait, let me look. Pantheon multipliers correct? I'm only asking to send the code.
Yeah, Moosey has 34.5 on Pantheon, and he has 32.5 in EGL. Only his scores are different. Everything else is the same.
Who, Muzi?
Only Moosey. Yeah,
Moosey?
Moosey on EGL has 32.5. On Pantheon, he has 34.5.
32.5. It's gotta be a placement point thing. Yeah, it's gotta be a placement point thing. But the thing is, like I mentioned this before. Remember what I said earlier? I said the Pantheon is not the official scoreboard. Whatever is on standings on the EPL site, that's the official. I was gonna upload. I'm trying to see if I can try to see what's up on the Pantheon stuff, so I can fix that. Just for free, cool. You know, they feel like those things that I want to use Pantheon. But the EGL standings are the official ones, by the way. Yeah. Whatever's listed on there is their formula.
EGL will always be official. Pantheon just overview of how we can keep up with overall standings, because we're able to do that ourselves as well. So just keep in mind, Pantheon is not an official standing, but the EGL website will be the official. So going on over once again on the overall scoreboard, we have Zay taking first place with 38.8, Moosey with 32.5, Yak with 31.9, and Taki with 21.9 for the top four. All right, I'll let you guys catch up now. I'll keep this up on the screen for a little bit, and then let's see who we're gonna raid. Are you gonna test your stream?
I am gonna test my stream, but I have to put the delay.
Okay, so I'll just look for somebody else then, right?
Yeah, go for the I'm gonna try to see if I can run this shit.
Alrighty, keep this up for a little bit. Thank you guys for all the follows. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Not sure if I have to cast NA scrims on here. Surveyor is gonna test out his stream, see if it's good for him now. Depending on how it is for his stream, if it's good, then it'll be on his stream. If it's not, we'll be back here for the NA finals at 4 p.m. Eastern, which is in around an hour and 23 minutes. So if you guys are interested in NA solo scrims, that will be happening in an hour and 23 minutes. Thank you guys once again. Let you guys catch up. Catch you guys next time.